Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful day. We are here with our Group 2 as a part of the race for Shifter's Vale, and we are ready to continue the story of the campaign. I am Caden. I'll be your dungeon master for this evening, and as always, we'll go around the room and we'll introduce our players, introduce our characters, and tell them a little bit about yourself, because we are finally back. Harry.
My name's Harry. I'm playing Kelmir Everforge, Bloodwarden, Hildorf, and in case you don't know, Bloodwarden, homebrew class made by this guy.
It is up on the wiki. Go check it out if you want some more details.
Yeah, basically this guy, medieval scientist. I don't know. He has a lab coat and a hammer. Yeah, basically. Next to you guys.
Okay. Hi, I'm Dylan. I play Daros Grax, a warlock satyr who was originally from the Fae world and is now stuck in the material world for some reason. He has a very sunny exterior, but a little bit of like a darkened interior, and we'll see how the story changes and progresses it.
Yes, Logan, go ahead.
I'm Abella, which is the position over here.
Hi.
Yes. I am a tiefling artificer who works with Kelmir at researching a bunch of different things, and currently I'm infected with evil crystals, so hopefully I get cured.
Alright, Rachel, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I am playing Eggberta the Fourth, Arakakra, Druid / Barbarian. I have multi-class. We are at level 3. We'll see how this goes.
I'm Max. I'm playing Sirius. That's his name. Definitely not Nikolai or anything. Elf Revised Ranger. Just got my subclass. I'm gonna ruin your life, Caden.
I can't wait. Alright, I'll start the music back up. And we will go back into the world of Aetherca, the city of Aetherium, and the plague that's about to be unleashed. Alright. Now, previously on Arcane Critsters, the group had finished the first trial of the strike force testing that the dragon had set up to find a group of elite warriors to do his personal bidding. The great trial of fighting a shadowy summoned demon in the center of the maze had been bested by this incredible team, taking some casualties in the process.
Bested.
And continuing on, where the keeper, they met the dragon's right-hand man, an exceptional bard. It healed Calmir from the dead, and returned the team to full strength. He then brought the team to a warehouse where there was evidence of a mysterious disease that caused its victims to grow dark crystals, overcome by this evil contagion. They traced its source back to Aetherium, where they sent the party to investigate its source and figure out what they can do about it. Only now, once they returned to their safe house, did one of the crystals built into Abella's homunculus caused the homunculus to turn on its creator, stab its beak into her neck, and infect her with the plague.
You could have just used a regular crystal.
No,
you could have just used a regular crystal.
I couldn't.
No, we're doing it for the
lore.
At the same time, Eggberta had shaped it into a lizard to sneak into the house from which they traced footsteps into. They found in its basement a shuddering, crystalline form hunched over on the ground, spreading its crystal tendrils into the floor, and some sort of strange growths appearing at the corners of the room. Now, what they will do next, we will see.
I was fudging them out.
Abella, your bird homunculus has just stabbed its beak into your shoulder, and you have felt that evil crystal root take a root in your heart. What do you do?
I'm going to destroy my bird.
Please describe how you do that.
After it stabbed its beak into my neck, I pick it up by its feet and just smash it on the ground.
spray of metal bouncing in all directions as the bird's head smashes to the ground, and the piece is destroyed. The crystal bounces out and skids to stop on the cobblestones below.
Can we retrieve the crystal?
Yes.
You can, yes.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pick it up and put it in a secure bag.
Why are we keeping it? It's evil.
Do we really want someone else to pick it up?
Yeah, you
Break
want
it.
You want me to break it up?
I don't think breaking it is gonna do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Toss it into a volcano or something. I don't know.
What volcano?
Do we have volcanoes?
we don't
No.
Do we have volcanoes?
We
Nothing
have-
you know of.
We're just gonna be the cause of our own problems if we do that. So we need a way to dispose of the hazardous material. We should probably consider it as such. That being said, use your goddamn gloves. No more homoculuses with unknown substances.
Fine.
Okay, I don't mean to be that guy.
Yeah.
Aren't there a bunch of evil crystal monsters inside our house?
Yeah, that we need to deal with.
Yeah, I opened
I think we are literally the hazardous disposal unit. So we need to come up with a way to actually do our job and not make it worse.
You open the door. You open the door to the house. It creaks open. The inside seems silent at first, but as you take your first steps inside, you can hear a shuddering, cracking sounds coming from the basement. The house is relatively sparse. It is very clear you've been using this pretty much only as a warehouse and a place to sleep and store your materials. But inside, you can almost feel a malevolent presence emanating from below.
Are the lights on?
No.
Can I go open the far door to the cellar?
Yeah. So you pull open the trap door. The stairs down are dark and foreboding, and you could almost see shifting masses in the space below.
Dark vision? Can I see far enough with
Burn it.
dark
I
vision
mean-
to see anything?
It would be interesting.
Dark vision is enough to see deep into the cellar, and with your expanded eyes, you can see that the shifting shapes of, yes, they're like Eggberta reported. There is a form hunched over on the ground, a tall form. You can't make out color or anything about the figure, but it is hunched over. It is large, big, muscular, with cracking crystals up around the sides of his arms and on his out through his shoulder blades, almost like small wings.
Has it noticed me yet?
No, it's facing away from you.
I follow closely behind, but
Same.
I want both of you to make stealth checks.
Okay.
And you.
Okay, great.
Anyone who's going down to the...
If it's using dark vision, I'm invisible.
So you're
I got
invisible to me.
14.
14?
I'm invisible to the rest of you.
Come on.
Oh wait,
so
so
that's
how
an
do we
issue.
see you?
That's an issue.
Oh wait, that is an issue.
Do you
12.
use dark vision?
I don't
Yes.
have dark
Do you
vision.
have
That is
some-
an issue.
I don't have dark vision.
So essentially, what's going on is you can see everything. The two of us who can see in the dark can't see you who sees everything, and there's other two people who can't see anything at all.
You creep down into the cellar, and as soon as your friends look around the corner,
what
you
do
look
we
to have disappeared.
What if we use the torch?
That gives us. That
That's
gives
what
away
I'm
everything.
saying.
Yeah.
We just set everything down there on fire.
15.
I have
Stealth?
to use
I
a
got 14.
torch.
12.
Okay. Is anyone producing any light? You can't see where you're going.
I'm not. I'm just chilling.
What's
Alright, sorry.
showing?
I don't.
We can turn.
Calmir, you don't know where you're
We
going.
can pull out a light like when combat starts or something. So
On a side note, I'm just gonna be flying right now.
I'm just
Inside?
Inside.
How is the ceiling?
The ceiling of the cellar is only about 10 feet high, but the ceiling of the house itself, it's only one story, so it's 15 feet.
you can be like 5 feet up.
You can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
So like you were essentially walking backward on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm up there and I'm flying. I have a plan. Once we get the signal, which is a light, I'm guessing, dive down there and roar.
I'll have Eldritch Blast at the ready.
Yeah, and then I think the other backup plan is
Shadowy energy pools in your hand as you prepare to cast your spell. And you make it down to the bottom step, your foot thudding silently on sending out a ring of dust. You haven't used the cellar for much other than storage, so the ground is relatively dirty. As you creep forward before you reach. What are you intending to do to this creature?
How far is it from like the basement from the base of the stairs?
The room is only about 20 feet by 20 feet
Okay.
on its sides. It's a rectangular square room, and the creature's right in the center.
Do we see anything other than the creature in the room? I'm just trying to scope out down here. I'm not
You
trying
can
to
see
attack.
some shifting, the crystalline masses forming around the edges, but they're indistinct and haven't yet seemed to have accomplished whatever they're trying to do.
So I will wait for the others to join me at the base, and then I'm going to head back like halfway up the stairs.
Okay.
Knock an arrow and just get ready.
Okay. So you scouting around, make sure that you've scoped out all the course of the rooms, silently trekking back up to the center of the stairs as Calmir and Abella. Okay. Foot falls on the ground, and you hear a cracking noise as the crystals break, and the creature stands up. Powerfully built, large man who turns around, almost looks like his neck is breaking to see you, as you can see the piece of crystal that had grown up his spine and out his shoulder blades glisten in what appears to be ambient light. His eyes have grown over with crystalline daggers, and he stares angrily, almost terrified, but not of you. He doesn't say a word.
Does he look like does he look like he's gonna do anything, or
What is he terrified of?
His hands, which are grown over in almost like spikes of crystal on the knuckles, he clenches his hands to the fists, and he's tensing up, almost like he's looking like he's about to strike.
Is he still rooted?
His hands, he was rooted by his hands, and he's ripped those out of the ground.
I'm gonna reveal myself and just try to talk to him.
Oh.
So you're all...
Didn't you try that last time and that ended up with the bird beak? And considering that it's probably a hive mind or something, talking to him is probably going to be the same thing as talking to the bird.
What if we just...
So maybe not?
Yeah.
What if we just kill it?
We can question him later.
Good point.
It's very clearly evil.
Yeah, let's just attack actually.
I mean, no matter what, they're trespassing our house. We have the right to fight.
Oh, yeah,
we have the right to fight them.
Do we have castle doctrine?
Either way, what do you do? Do you strike, or do you attempt to light a torch in conversation? If you do, you're going to roll initiative.
I think we should.
Yeah,
initiative.
Okay, roll for initiative!
I got 19.
7.
Oh, I barely beat you. I got an 8.
How dare
Doesn't
you?
matter. 4.
Oh, dang.
22.
Okay, yeah.
Tracks.
That,
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out where I am, okay?
To the stairs, and there's everyone else down. You were like,
Yeah, it seems like it. I don't know why. For someone who has been spending his entire life underneath a cave, I'm really not oriented once I'm in the darkness.
You were really excited to get above ground, and you were like, maybe not yet.
Alright, first up is Nikolai. What do you want to do?
Hunter's Market.
Okay.
I guess I'll just shoot it.
Do you hit it with an attack in order to Hunter's Market?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, roll to hit.
Bonus action.
Hunters are bonus action spell.
Your arrow knocked, ready to go. You're invisibly sitting on the corner of the stairs. You release your arrow, shooting out of it. Looks like the empty space in the air.
22 to hit.
Okay, hits.
For 16 damage.
16. Okay. Thuds into his shoulder, spreading a web of cracks through the crystal of his arm. He throws his head back and lets out a guttural, bestial howl, shaking the very fiber of your being. With a
Oh my god.
Okay. Cool.
Second attack.
Go for it.
Okay, 20.
20 hits. Roll for damage.
24.
Wow.
Another arrow crashing into the other side. He stumbles forward, going down to one knee, pulls his hand to a fist, shaking with what looks to be another crackling round of crystal up his arm. He glares at the space where he knows the arrows have been coming from.
I'm going to move up the stairs and over so that I'm pressed against the wall and have some kind of cover from him.
Okay. Next up is Abella with the stranger on deck.
Okay. I have a question about Thunder Gauntlets. Do they create light? Do you know?
They can if you want them to.
I do want them to.
Only in flashes, though.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be charging forward using my Thunder Gauntlets to strike at the stranger.
You crash your fists together, sparks of light thrown into the air, illuminating the room in terrifying, rippling waves of light as you charge forward, and...
That is 20.
20 hits.
30.
Dirty 20. You just slam your fist forward, cracking against this chest, as this breaks against his looks to be unarmored gray skin, illuminated in the light of your Thunder Gauntlets. A roll for damage.
That's a 5.
Okay.
And hopefully that lights alerts my other friends to come over.
Yeah, I was gonna go that and then the roar.
A ringing blast makes him stumble back as he shakes his head trying to clear it. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, one last thing. Defensive field. I'm gonna add 3 HP, 3 temporary HP.
Okay. As energy pulls up your arms and covers your body in a thin layer of energy. Dara, no. Dara's, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Okay. The stranger is going to raise up hand, snarling and with a fearsome scowl. He's gonna and slam his hands down towards you, making 2 attacks. It's gonna be a 21 and a 9. I assume the first one hits? Okay. That's gonna be as Crystal slams into your shoulder. These jagged, like almost knife-like protrusions on his knuckles. That's gonna take 11 damage. He's gonna reach to his side and draw what looks to be like an ordinary steel dagger before swinging it towards the anyone crowded on the doorway. That would be Calmir.
Wait.
Okay, that'd be a 14 to hit.
Nope, my AC is 15 now.
You swing your hand up. The armored sanguium covering the hand, deflecting blade in a shower of sparks.
Sick.
And that is his last attack. Daros, you're up. Eggberta, you're on deck.
Okay, cool. So first thing I'm gonna do, the form of dread. So I get 9 temporary HP.
Okay. Describe what that looks like as you're acting your form of terror.
Okay. The shadows like around me sort of like gather and coalesce into my body, and it's almost like my physical body is just sort of like ebbing away into the shadows and creating this sort of like monstrous, like draconic, like looking like shadowy like figures. Cool. I'm immune to being frightened, and okay. Is he inside, or do I have to like go downstairs in order to like see?
You have to go down the stairs and then to him, but it's within enough space that you can do it in your one turn.
Okay, cool. So I'll do that. And then I'm just going to I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay, so that's gonna be maybe disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine. I'll try to hit him, and if not, that's okay.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Okay. 9.
Okay, 9. So you take that shadowy energy that you pulled in your hand earlier and blast it forward, shooting into the darkness and hoping to hit something. You hear a poof. You almost feel this puff of energy explode in a ring after bouncing against his chest. You seem to have hit him, but he just charges forward anyways, and the energy hasn't penetrated hard enough or deep enough to actually hit his soul and damage him.
Okay. If I have any movement left, I want to like creep a little bit back, like upstairs.
Back up the stairs next to Nikolai. You press up against the wall, waiting for the crystal monster to reach you.
So we
Okay,
need
cool.
to get deeper.
I think it's worth it for me. I'm next, right?
Yeah.
I'm going
Calmir on deck.
to go down there, flying speed, and then I'm going to basically take out a torch and also have a flask of oil, and I'm gonna try and throw it at them. I can't see.
So you have to light the torch.
Yeah, the torch will give me vision underground.
Yes. I believe lighting a torch is a full action.
My main thing, is it possible for me to get a oil flask, throw it, and then...
I mean, you could throw the oil and one of us lights it instead.
That's true.
I couldn't see that.
I can say you could throw the oil and you can light your torch, but you can't throw the torch after that.
Here's a small thing. I was thinking about casting a web on it. That way it is restrained and the disadvantage cancels out. But the problem is, if you burn the place down, the web goes.
Web's flammable.
Yeah. So like, which one are we doing?
It's sanguine.
So is this web not flammable?
The web would not be flammable.
Oh.
So we can do both.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay,
So
do that then.
I guess I will throw the oil at him.
Okay, so you pull your oil flask from your side and uncap it with a flick of your thumb before tossing it forward. Are you just trying to hit him, or are you just gonna try to cover him oil?
Just cover him with oil.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
21.
21? Yeah. No, so a flash of oil out splashes against him. He doesn't appear to really care or notice. He just kind of swings his hands to try to block something. When obviously no blow comes, he just continues forward. And then, do you want to do anything with your movement?
I'm heading back up.
flying up to the side of the room, flap your wings, churning the air inside and swirling the dust that's covered the floor as you go back to the top of the stairs. Calmir, you're up, and the crystal monsters are on deck.
So first thing, bonus action, I take my Evolve Blood and I just crush it.
Okay. Glass breaks and blood trickles down your hand, covering your blood mark.
Okay, so fine. Okay, so is there so web is the 20 feet radius cube. Is there a way that I can not do the full range?
Could you get him on like the edge and have him like half in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
A bunch would be scattered up against the wall.
but I mean like
but yes,
room's a cube, right?
You can
It's
choose.
a cube. You can make it the corner.
Yeah, you can choose a point within range, which is just the wall, and then it just covers the wall, and then the ground area, which is two of the forming creatures and the.
So we hit like the back half of the room.
Yeah.
He's on the edge, and then we just cover everything from there to the wall.
Right.
Solid.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, I do that then. Nobody else go to the back half of the room.
So to describe how the sanguine you're conjuring is going to appear.
Okay, once my left hand is blooded, molten sanguine just start pouring out onto the ground, and as more of it pours out, it just kind of goes towards that way, and once it reaches kind of the back end, it just starts to like grow up like little tiny hands and fingers and everything, just grabs everything on the ground.
As this sanguine pours from your hand, pooling into a big web of shapes that splat against the wall, and then growing hands reaching up, grabbing, pulling, just hundreds of them. It's a shifting mass that is grabbing everything in range. These two are going to be okay. He's going to make a save. Dex save.
That's
10.
Nope.
Okay.
Also, I do use my what is it called? Feign passion, so they take 1d6 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for damage.
Wait. If it's fire damage.
No, it's fine. Oh wait, would that light
It would ignite. Would it?
Oh. Yeah. That works. Okay. So
Yes.
Cool.
So channeling that anger, you blast forward with this web spell made of the silvery metal, and it blasts against the front. So smoldering red light that appears across its surface suddenly it sparks and catches the oil on fire. I need you to roll 1d6 for the thing, and then I'm going to need you to roll.
It's +5 for the oil.
3 plus
at the
8.
end of each turn.
Okay. So
Nice.
Do we have to roll for the smaller dudes as well?
not yet.
Oh, right, at the start of their turn.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
So this as this catches, the room is awash in flickering light as orange flames course of this man's body, illuminating, like framing his face in a harsh, garish red light.
Now we can see.
The room is flickering and shaking. It almost looks like the entire room is under the course of an earthquake as he stumbles around, throwing himself, trying to rid himself of the fire that courses over his body from the oil.
He's restrained, so
His skin is blackening and shriveling up. You see like red and black spots appearing all over as she's screaming out, almost bestial in nature. Next up, one of the crystal masses, shifting, growing, crackling, from the corner of the room, not the corner that was covered in the webs, suddenly breaks out of the ground. So one arm juts out, another one, until its legs, and you have about this big a crystal golem.
oh no.
Oh.
With darkness pooling its eyes.
Tiny little angry baby.
It runs like a toddler.
Crunching with every step as it runs towards the stairs and the victims awaiting there. Who is on the stairs right now?
I mean, I guess.
Calmir,
I'm flying.
Eggberta. Right. So it would target Calmir. It's going to make 2 attacks. That's 19 and nat 1.
Okay, well 19 hits.
19 hits. Gonna deal 13 damage.
13, okay.
Okay, as it reaches hands out and plunges them forward, knocking you to the side.
Okay.
Con
save.
It seems to almost shake with this almost like a visceral feel of emotion of having been able to strike you and bring you down.
Con save.
For what?
Concentration.
Oh, concentration. Yes.
Yeah, weapons concentration.
Thank you.
So. 7 plus 3.
That yes, you succeed.
Yes,
Barely.
finally.
Barely.
You finally.
You grit your teeth against the pain of hurting into your side, and you clench your teeth and keep your mind focused on the web to keep sure keep these hands grasping and pulling. Next up is the rest of them are still growing and shifting. You can see that there's one over there that's sort of becoming more full. It seems almost as if once per turn, one golem will grow and reach out. Okay, Nikolai, you're up, and Abella, you're up next.
Am I considered unseen to these? Like, am I attacking from invis? Or
You attacked, you're no longer visible.
I'm
who
still
are you?
invisible.
What?
You're still invisible?
I'm invisible to, like, period.
Well,
In the
no,
dark
because there's light now.
vision thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
the light's down there.
Yes, but it
I'm at the top of
illuminates the whole room.
I'm at the top of the stairs.
Question.
Well, there's light through the windows up
It's
there.
daytime.
Okay, there's
Question.
daytime. Okay,
Question.
fair enough,
Who are
fair
you
enough.
attacking?
I'm not sure if I want to go after your guy or the big guy.
If it's the big guy, you have advantage.
Yeah,
Go for it.
let's go for the big guy. 18.
18 hits.
14 damage.
Okay. So, thudding arrow after arrow into his chest, you can see that he's starting to look like his front is almost a thorn bush of arrows with their fletchings coming off his chest. He's roaring around, battering, trying to get out of this restraints as he's holding back it being thud, 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 arrows coming into him.
I only get the one attack because it's no longer first turn of combat. How close is his golem to me? Like,
It is on the stairs right now. So, within 10 feet.
5 or 10.
About 10 feet.
Okay, I'm not in attack of opportunity range yet.
No.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just move to the entire, like, right next to the door out
Okay.
to put as much distance as possible between this golem and me.
Okay, cool. Alright, Abella, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use Chromatic Orb on the big guy.
Okay, just describe what happens as you're summoning this energy.
I am just going to concentrate a just ball of fire just to chuck at this guy, being so annoyed that.
Okay, you have advantage on this because you're
It
trained.
seems to be taking fire just fine.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Is 23?
Do you
23 hits?
piercing?
16.
16 damage, okay.
Pretty good.
Nice.
So, what type of damage?
Fire.
So, a fireball about the size of your head, focusing, pulling it together, and then blasting it forward, streaking through the air, leaving a trail of flames that crashes, sending him knocking back. He thuds to the ground as on his back, and his crystals leave an explosion of dust and oil splashing around him as this fire burns across him even more. Screaming, clawing at the air, no one's in reach, but he's swinging, trying to get out. And he is now up. So he's going to use his action to try to get free.
Okay,
Correct?
straight.
That's a
Yeah.
strength save. It's
Strength save.
It's action to make a strength check.
Okay.
Oh,
Check.
okay, you're right. Check.
That's going to be an 11.
Nope.
Okay, so he
He's still there.
he flips himself to his feet, trying to pull his feet out from the grasping hands of Sanguium that grab at his ankles, but he can't quite reach out. So he's going to pull to his side, make an attack roll with disadvantage. To probably try to break your concentration, he's going to do it against you.
Can you reach him?
With it's a throw.
Oh, the dagger thing?
Yeah. Disadvantage. It's going to be a 11.
Nope.
So you dodge out of the way. It's pretty off track. His dagger flips through the air, thuds into the wooden wall behind you. Then he okay. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to reach to his back, struggling through the same whip. He pulls out a big axe, and he had a battle axe on his back. And he tries swinging at the floor. He can't get out, but
Okay.
that's what he's going to try to do is try to
Okay.
chop the Sanguium with his axe on the next turn.
Huh.
Daros, you're up. Eggberta, you're on deck.
Hopefully, with advantage, I'll actually be able to like hit him. So, that's
Advantage.
Advantage.
Oh my
You got the exact
Oh,
same
no.
thing.
a 14.
A 14 is not hit, I'm sorry. So a blasting forward with your another pool of shadowy spear shooting through the air, leaving almost like a ghostly scream trailing it almost in everyone's heads, and it crashes into his, knocking him back, but puffing away into shadowy smoke. You can't quite, you know you have to get somewhere deeper on him, somewhere to actually penetrate into his spiritual essence, but you don't quite know how to get into it.
God, I'm trying so hard here. Okay.
Eggberta, you're up. In Calmir, you're next.
Okay, so there's the guy still on the stairs, right?
Yes.
Is there 10 feet above that I can...
Yes. From
Okay,
into the main room.
This is what I would like to do.
Oh no.
So, well, actually, I'm not sure how much momentum I get because I'm on the stairs, right? So technically, if I get enough momentum, I can fall into one.
Okay.
So
you fall
know,
through the trapdoor.
get more momentum so I can fall further that way for the Y one, so I can get, instead of like falling 10 feet, I can get falling 20. How long are the stairs?
The stairs go 10 feet down. She's in the middle of them, so there's 5 feet between them and the floor.
Oh, 20 still.
Yes.
Physics. Here's the thing. So, first of all, it's going to be, I'm going to go over there. That's part of my movement.
Yeah.
So that's, 15 feet?
Sure.
Then I'm going to rage as
Okay.
my bonus action.
Yeah.
And then as my action, I'm going to wild shape. Well, actually, just straight up get the momentum going, wild shape midway through the flight, and then land on the poor, whatever the hell it was, as a brown bear.
Crystal golem.
Yes.
That's a full crystal.
It's just going to be squashed. It's not going to be a golem. It's just
Crystal
going to be
bears
a
weigh like
puddle.
800 pounds.
You realize.
Okay. Oh wait. How much does a bear weigh?
I think
Around
it's like close to a ton. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Grizzly
An
bears.
adult female brown bear weighs between 300 to 800 pounds.
Well, there you
We'll
go.
call it an even 500.
If
We'll
it's
call it an even
300,
500.
It maxes to the 200. So I get 2d6 for landing on it, and then I can attack it.
Use your action.
Actually,
Use your
no,
action
that's
wild shape.
true.
Okay.
At least I
Roll
land
a
on it.
2d6 and you take 2d6 halved.
Floating technically
it's
is a time.
5.
Okay. So.
So 5. It's
He
not
takes
even
5. You
one.
take 2.
Okay. So.
Take 2.
So.
Oh, wait.
So you fly, turning the air as you start to fall, as you turn into a giant, your wings folding into your body as you dive bomb, your mouth shaking from a beak into a giant,
Small question.
furry maw, opening wide, letting out a bellowing roar as you come down with your claw, smashing into the golem and throwing it, tumbling
In
down
the
the stairs.
fire?
No, not quite.
Small question. Did you tell me that you were going to do this?
No.
I was in the line.
Stairs. Oh no.
I'll rule that you made able to dodge out of the way with your reaction.
Yeah, no, I hear some commotion. I just ducked down.
As a bear sails over you into the air, crashing into the golem, and with saying the two tumbling, end to end, falling into the laying a puff of dust
Yeah.
as they hit the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah,
Stairs.
Like, you know,
Okay.
it's like Tom and Jerry. Like Jerry just ducked down, and the bird flying right through. It's that, except it's a bear.
Calmir, you're up.
It's like a half bird bear.
Oh my gosh.
What do you want to do?
This is a Percy Jackson thing. This happens in the Son of Neptune.
Okay. Here's my question. So, the big guy is still restrained, and
checking so it's better.
Abella is.
I'm just counting on him.
You're focused on him.
Yes.
And then the one crystal golem that's like formed is currently being mauled by a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Are there the other small ones that's still forming? Can I target them?
You can.
But like my goal is trying to like say like they're still growing, right? Pull them out with like I don't know, storm web or something to stop them from growing further.
Okay, you have to smash one somehow.
I just pull them out.
Like uproot it.
Like upper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Bring it-
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Are you just reaching and pulling them out? That's gonna be an athletics check.
No, like is there one right next to me or something? I'm
Yeah. So there are 5 around the corner of the room. Two are in the webbed area. One is currently just grown, detached stuff to the ground, and got tumbled over by a bear. So there are 2 left that are shifting and about to emerge.
Is it possible if I use storm wave? Can
Ooh,
I
so you
pull
wanna
one of
jump
them
the same
into the
wheel.
fire?
Wrap it around, then pull it out of the ground.
Yeah, essentially.
Because it's not moving, you would hit automatically,
Oh.
and then pull it 10 feet towards you.
Ah.
Hey!
I'm allowed to make a save. I'll let it make a save.
Yeah.
What's your spell save DC?
13.
It succeeds.
Okay, fine.
So what happens is that you throw this whip of sanguine forward, gripping at it almost like a thorny rope of the silvery metal, wrapping around, pulling, yanking. You feel it give a little as this creature is pulled up out of the ground, and it is shaking, trying to claw back in, but it is moving a lot slower. I'm gonna say that delays its growth
Process, okay.
by 1 turn.
Okay, cool.
Okay, next up is the golems. Okay, the first
Oh,
one.
wait, I just realized that's the first turn in forever someone hasn't hit me.
And you just hit with Thorn Whip.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh yeah!
All right,
It's a new era.
the golem, wrestled by you, is going to make an attack roll against you.
Oh, it's so little.
swing. Gonna be a 10 and a 16.
The 16 makes it, the 10 does not.
Okay. That's gonna be 7 damage.
7 damage halved? Or what?
Halved, right? You're raging.
3.
As you swing a big, meaty, crystalline fist crashes into your side, you feel a little bit of blood spurt out as your skin breaks around its sharp hand. But beyond that, you are fine with this fearsome rage and filling your eyes, your bare eyes. All right.
The bear is scary, man. I don't know.
The next one, the golem tries to
The
wake
next
up, but
round.
because it can't grow out of the ground, it's having
Yeah.
trouble because you're being formed up, so it delays it by 1 turn, and it isn't quite grown yet.
Big
Okay.
man.
Nikolai, you're up. Abella, you're on deck.
All right. Do it again. But it's fine. So that's a 24
Okay, hit.
for. Yeah, not great. 8 damage.
All right, so you fire, you lean down, almost level to the floor as you get in line with the trapdoor, releasing your arrow, shooting through the ground, boom, thudding into this arrow-filled, burning, crystalline monster. How much damage?
8.
8. Boom! Another thud, another roar. Next up is Abella.
How's the big guy looking?
Not good.
Not good?
Not good.
Wait, he's crystal. Would thunder do anything?
Oh, I could try thunder. Why not? Oh, actually, well, I used thunder already. My thunder gauntlets.
Oh, did those do thunder or lightning damage?
Thunder.
Oh, neat.
I'll go thunder again. Yeah. I'll use dramatic orb thunder.
Okay. Roll it.
Get advantage.
Yeah, he's just restrained.
Yep, so restrained.
Yeah.
Ain't web fun.
It's so fun.
19.
All right,
I think we're all
roll for
happy.
damage.
I think I'm stuff too.
19 damage.
Hey.
Oh gosh. Okay. So, with another blast of thundering, crackling energy, blast gets him, a boom, almost sonic boom, fills the room, with everything shakes as blast gets his ears, he shakes his head, screaming, throwing, trying to grab something, anything, with his axe, but nothing hits. It's finally his turn. He's gonna make that strength save.
Force save.
Strength check. Is that the beginning of his turn or as his action?
As an
Action.
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 That's gonna be a 13.
Well, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, the 13 was my AC. I mean DC.
Okay, so with
Finally.
Athletics. Just strength mod.
just strength?
Just strength mod.
Oh, that's gonna be 11.
Oh.
Oh,
Poor guy. Okay.
No,
this is
He got
bad.
so excited.
no, I mean, imagine he barely made it out, but some more hands just grab on. No, you're coming
Yeah,
back.
so she crawling out, another hand, grabbed him back. Like he swings his axe
Had a
desperately,
moment of false hope.
Yeah.
making one more attack with his dagger, with his last dagger actually.
Oh no.
At Calmir, for a 8 to hit.
I almost feel bad for this guy. I
Right?
Oh, it's
almost
advantage too.
I feel a bit bad.
Okay. Next up is
Wow.
Daros.
11.
What if I hit Eldritch Blast this time?
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. I'm trying a different.
Yeah,
one.
You should.
Wait,
Advantage.
Harry was able to get both the thorn whip and the other thing in, so you got this.
Why?
Believe. No.
What was that?
Jesus Christ, yeah. 15.
15 hits.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
Okay. Finally.
You
Jesus.
roll for damage.
That's a 6. But, so 6 damage.
Be careful,
and-
your
my bad.
yeah.
And then,
Is that
due to my form of dread, anytime that I make an attack against someone, I will force him to make a wisdom saving throw. If he fails, he's frightened.
16.
Barely beats
6, including your charisma, right?
it.
Because agonizing blast lets you add your charisma to the damage.
Oh, right. You're totally right. So that's
11.
no. I think I already added that.
Did you roll? Oh, you rolled the 1 on the die.
No, I rolled a 3. Wait, is it?
So
Then
you rolled
it's
a 3. That's 8.
Mass.
Yes.
Where did you get stakes from?
That was. Wait, I thought agonizing blast added your warlock level. not
Charisma.
your- It
Charisma.
is?
Yeah, charisma.
Okay, then yeah, it's.
And you
8.
with your +5 charisma.
Me with
Yeah.
plus 5 charisma.
Yeah, I thought that was your whole point.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's charisma.
Okay, so you do 8 damage?
Yeah.
So as you focus, the whole world narrows into this one moment as you pull that shadow and cast it forward, seeking out the Dark One's soul. Crash into his chest, and you for a split second, you see it hits his chest, and you almost see his soul separate, blasted back. You know that scene in the Avengers, MCU, where he blasted his astral form? Yeah. He's blasted, just tiny out of his body, a form without crystal, a form you recognize as Garen, the Goliath.
Oh.
He looks shocked for a moment, and his form breaks, and he's blasted away. Describe how Garen falls.
Oh.
I was about to say, try not to kill them, we want to question them, but...
whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I Eldritch Blast him, and as it's, sort of seeps, and, you can sort of see, his, body sort of, turning, I mean, is there, a visible body, underneath, the crystals or what?
There is, it's just breaking through.
Okay. It's, starting to, grow, necrotic around, the fingers and, the, other, outer extremities as he sort of just, fall backwards with this, breath, leaving.
And then, with a thud, he falls. Alright.
Are the tiny guys still?
The guy is still attacking.
Oh, actually? Okay, cool.
So we just throw them in web, guys. Just kick them into
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Web lasts for an hour.
Eggberta, you're up. Go ahead.
Okay, yay.
Do we have to kill all of them?
Oh yeah, up to an hour.
Just kicking a goal.
Okay, it's an attack roll. It's gonna be there's a shove action.
Multi-attack.
18.
Okay, 18 hits.
And then I'm gonna do 8.
8 damage. Okay.
No, that was
18
the
makes it.
second
Okay.
attack roll.
8 does not hit.
Okay. So 11 damage.
Okay. Alright, so with the claw breaking, scrapes across the crystal surface of this golem as it howls and scratches, trying to get back at you. You're throwing this guy around with your paws, and then okay. Do you want to do anything else?
How damaged is it looking?
Mostly damaged.
Mostly damaged.
Yeah, a few good hits in, it's gonna shatter.
Okay.
There's a giant web of cracks crawling up its front.
Okay. I do not think I have anything for a bonus action.
Calmir, what do you want to do?
Okay, so out of the small ones that's growing, which one looks the least growed?
One of the ones in the web.
I'll try to. Okay, then I'm trying to get the less form one so that I can study it later. So I'll just pull it again with strong whip.
Just missing the sanguine connecting you to the most grown one. You cast your hands forward, reaching out towards the towards one of the ones in the web.
Remember
pull it out.
Remember my storm whip is literally just my hand growing out, so grabbing.
Yes, exactly. Can you make a attack roll?
That's 17.
17 hits.
Yes, 17.
And because it's going to make that save. Oh no, does it automatically pull?
What do I automatically pull?
Does Thorn Whip automatically pull them 10 feet, or do they make a save?
It's usually automatic.
Yeah.
So, pulling through the web, you use the sanguine that you're controlling of the web to push it out in order for you to grab it, yank it back, and a chunk of crystal with malevolent, smoldering energy inside flies through the air. Catch it.
Whoa, nice. Zelda music.
Okay, the golems are up next. One's...
Oh wait, sorry, before you go. This thing isn't moving, right?
Correct, it's no longer moving. It's separated from the ground. It's
okay, cool.
There's going to be... so there's two by the door. One that was delayed by one turn, and one that is now finishing its transformation and crawling out of the ground. Those two are going to both run towards Eggberta as a bear, and the one on the ground is also going to be attacking it. So it's going to be 19, 12, 18, 15. Cocked. Nat 1. 14.
19, 18, 15, 14.
4 times, okay. So 6 damage,
After 3.
12 damage,
9.
10 damage,
14.
7 damage.
17.
17, yeah.
Okay. I'm still a bear.
So just this swarm, the two tackle you, they're beating on your back, but you're roaring your fur, your thick skin is deflecting most of the blows. Thank you. But you're sort of bucking around, smashing your paws at the one below you as it's trying to beat back. You are unfazed by all this ruckus. You're just absolutely locked in on destroying this creature.
Yeah, it's just a massage, you know.
Nikolai, what do you want to do?
All right. Let's go for the one that looks like it's about to crack.
Okay. No, miss.
2 on the die.
For the first time in a while, your arrow misses completely, skidding over and then thudding into the dirt below. You might even just be a little confused at this sudden change in events.
I missed. Someone give me the script. No.
But next up comes Abella with Darrows on deck.
I will be attacking the healthiest one with my thunder gauntlets.
Okay. So you run over towards Eggberta, crashing your fists together, sparking them with energy, and reaching out to attack.
14?
14 hits.
Let's go. Okay.
Roll for damage.
6 and all attacks that golem does have disadvantage except on me.
Okay. A thudding wave of energy blasts out from the point of impact. This thunderous energy impact. Daros, you're up. Eggberta, you're next.
Okay, so there are like 2 golems like running about.
There's 2 on top of Eggberta and one beneath her.
Okay, cool. How badly beaten is the one like directly beneath her?
Pretty bad.
Okay, and then the one that Abella is fighting, how bad does that one look?
There's a small web of cracks along its shoulder, but for the most part, it is completely whole.
Okay, can these things be like blinded?
It doesn't look like they have actual eyes.
Okay, cool. Okay, whatever. I'll just cast Eldritch Blast. No advantage?
Correct.
No.
Okay, cool. 12?
One's not hit.
Cool.
Eggberta is just shaking around and throwing these golems left and right. You shoot your Eldritch Blast of shadowing screams, and it blasts past, puffs against the wall. Unfortunately, with all the chaos, you can't quite get a clean shot.
This thing's...
You want me to just go
Okay,
in the middle?
Eggberta, your turn. Calmir, you're up afterwards.
Okay, so how many are in front
It's not
of me?
working out.
1.
Oh, okay.
One. Okay. I would like to throw that one into the web.
Okay. Let's make a contest.
I'll just attack it.
Okay.
Are the others grabbing her? Like, are
Yeah, they're like on her back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one in front of me. Yeah. First, nat 20.
Roll
Roll damage on that.
Double damage.
Double damage. Okay.
First one.
7 plus 6.
13.
Plus another 6.
19.
19.
Okay.
Wait, do you have?
Plus another 4.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh wait,
what was
rage,
that?
rage, right?
That was 19.
19
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Bro's gonna shatter.
okay.
Yeah.
So you reach out and with a roar, you bring your claw down towards the almost broken golem. Describe how it shatters.
Blows into a ton of pieces.
Boom! There's pieces scattered everywhere, molten bits of crystal skidding off in all directions. And there's a last-second, almost perceptible scream as the golem opens its mouth and then blasts apart. You have other attacks, right?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna do the multi-attack. I did that. Second one's gonna be... stay on the table. Dirty 20.
Yeah, hit.
This one is this. 5 plus 6, 11 for the other one.
11 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you reach up over your shoulder, bat one off your back, it hits the wall, crunch.
Well, actually, I want it on my back.
Oh, okay. You bat it against the other one. You smack it, pum, pum, with your scraping your claws along its length and leaving scores of damaged crystal all along its side.
And now for my movement, I'm gonna go into web with the 2 on my back.
Just back power slam them into the web.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
They're on my back. They're in web 2.
That's
Okay.
I have a better strength than them.
All right, Calmir, go ahead.
Each creature that starts its
Okay.
turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn. So you gotta make a save immediately.
Dex.
No problem.
Dex.
No problem.
Yeah, web is a dex save.
Dex, you say, well,
Yeah.
as a bear, I have +0, but I rolled a 19. So.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
So
fine.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
you're fine.
It's just difficult terrain players.
Yeah, it's just
So what happens is you reach the edge of the web, And you pitch forward, throwing these two golems off your back. It's getting caught into the reaching hands of the Sanguium all across the web. And then just land back with a boom, thud on your hind legs. Locking the two in the web in front of you.
Wild.
Okay.
Take the advantage.
I suppose they will make those saves now. Gonna be a 12 and a 8.
Have fun with the advantage, guys. Have fun with
They both
the
take a
advantage.
d6 of fire, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You roll.
Advantage.
Nice.
Let's go.
That's a 3.
That works.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is Calmer.
Okay, question. Are there anyone that's not in the web right now?
No.
Oh.
They're all in the web.
Okay,
Something.
if I stay outside the web, can I still hit them? Or are they way deep in there?
No, they're kind of right at the edge of it.
So I
Because
can't
she used
hit-
to shove action to shove them 5 feet into the web.
Yeah.
So you could hit them while being adjacent to the web.
Okay. Okay.
Have fun.
Which one looks less hurt? Or are they equally?
One is almost broken, the other one is mostly intact.
Okay, so the intact one. Inflict wound.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah.
So that's spell attack for me and at advantage because
You have
they're in
advantage
the
because it's
web.
restrained.
19.
That definitely hits, yeah.
How do they feel about necrotic?
It is. They don't have any damage resistance or
I was so concerned it was gonna be like absorption or something.
And it's like, no, it
So you-
regenerated their health.
Yeah.
So you place your hand, you shove your hand
Oh
forward.
no, here's how I do.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Onto my right hand, there was a fly. Onto my hand, well, Sanguinian goes, and my hand just kind of does this. To anybody who has watched One Piece, think about Sabo and that like
my
one
God.
like fire like dragon hand thing. It's just like three like dragon and just go. Talk to
Yeah.
me.
I do not have the time for One Piece.
I love that.
So you crack your hand into the crystal, like bending it around your fingers and
Yep.
releasing sanguinium that grows into its structure, trying to pull it apart.
Oh yeah. Question: can I use passion as well, or is it
Yeah.
one of them?
'Cause
Okay,
it's
so 3d10 plus 1d6. Inflict wound is 3d10.
Yeah.
Can you do okay?
Oh.
All right. Describe how it falls.
Oh wow, okay. Okay, so I suppose like just tucking into the. Is there a coral inside it? Like, does it have a coral? Okay. I guess I just like tuck in and just goes through all the way and then pulls back.
Boom! Another explosion of crystal. Oh, it's all almost like caught in the grasping hands of this web, so it doesn't even shatter that far. So it just bursts apart and immediately caught by the surrounding
So he's-
tendrils.
Easy samples for you guys to get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we got like a less developed sample and then we have like multiple like really developed ones.
We still have one more to go, guys. Almost
Okay.
there.
I'll
Alright,
take this.
next up is the golem. One more is going to burst out from under the web and then see if it gets caught in it. It's gonna be a 5. It's caught. The other one's gonna try to make its action to escape and get back at you.
The
12.
Nope. 13. My DC is 13.
And then it uses second action to make an attack against you because you're adjacent to it. It's with a disadvantage, so it's gonna be a 7.
Nope.
So it just swings, but you just step back easily and dodges.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh no, I
First
don't. No,
attack.
oh no, I don't go back. One the hand just comes up and blocks it. Nope.
Swinging your hand up, a sanguine boom, blocks its clang, vibrating from the impact. Nikolai, what do you want to do?
They're just gonna
Go for the one that's
Yes.
looking the healthiest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
no, bad rolls.
did we?
12.
Did we skip your turn or something?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Bad rolls.
before me.
12.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Trying to aim through the web is almost impossible, especially with all your teammates in front of it. But you try to get a shot, release your arrow, thuds, and boom, hits the wall behind it.
Is what it is.
You
That's
get an
me.
arrow back later.
Hey!
Okay, Abella, what do you want to do? Darrow's, you're on deck.
You're still currently holding the one that like you just grabbed, right?
You knew whatever.
Okay, I guess.
Because if you're
You
holding,
know,
I'll take it.
you know, this utility. How big is it actually? How big is it?
This big.
Okay, I was gonna say. I
So
put that
about
in
a
the
foot,
utility.
foot and a half in length.
Not pulled as the pocket. I just tuck it in my pocket.
Okay.
Okay. Well then I'll just cast firebolts.
All right, roll it with advantage. As always,
23.
One of those.
23 hits.
One of those was way better than the
Oh,
other.
definitely. Where's the 10?
Caden's furiously writing on his notes. Give everything proficiency in dex saves.
Just a 2.
Okay, yeah. So bolt of fire crackling through the air, explodes in a spark of flames, and you see some of that burned scar of cracks sitting on its chest. That was the healthier one.
A healthier one.
Oh, the unhealthy one. Okay. Another set of burnt cracks, and okay, sweet. Next up is Daros with Eggberta. You're up next.
I guess I'll just take out the one that's just like dying. So I'll aim my hand at it again and prepare to blast it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Hold it.
One of those is a 14, and we'll take it.
14 hits. 21 definitely hits.
Let's go.
Congrats.
Okay, finally, and then roll a d10 at 5. 10.
And with this bolt of shadow energy, pulling your focus and commitment into breaking apart its whatever soul it might have, you send forward and describe what happens to it.
It doesn't have a body to just decay, so it's just gonna like into like smithereens or whatever.
More smithereens shoot up in the air, clicking down against the sanguine below, and until it's nothing but rubble and crystal.
It's the box. I
So
swear
one
to God, it's the
left
box.
Eggberta,
One left or
there's one that's in front of you, one that's left to germinate.
oh, the one in front of me makes a very nice, easy target.
Has not been hit yet, by the way.
Oh. No. 11.
11 does not hit. Second attack?
Second. 17.
Yeah, 17 hits.
What's wrong with your dice?
It did me good last time. I'll take it.
You know what? The dice made up its mind that you were getting it.
Well, wait. 12
Damage?
plus 6. So 18.
18.
The dice giveth no dice
Another
taketh.
swipe up, giant scores of claw marks across its chest, spinning splinters of crystals flying into the air. It makes no sound, but you can tell that it is furiously trying to attack you. To no avail. Now, Calmir, you're up.
Oh wow! I wonder what else I can do. Yeah. Do you want more samples to work with?
More samples, the better.
All right, to the one that's not hatched.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah, well.
Do you have any box to stick it in?
Do I have a...
We are in a house.
Yeah, we can figure out that. Come on, we're sending here by the dragon the keeper. We can ask for a box.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I can just put a bunch of them on my little like unseen servant or whatever.
Oh, true.
Oh, true.
I can just hold it in the BJ.
I was gonna go, nah, I think we're too broke.
Wait, I know what to do now.
Yeah,
Later on, long rest. You get the bag of holding. We chuck everything into the bag of holding.
Hey, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Make sure you actually get it out first.
Yeah,
Well,
We have legal authority. We can walk up to a peasant and go, hold this, and they can't say no.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Okay, great. Well, that's a 15.
15 hits. So with another, your hand extends out into a line of sanguine, thorny sanguine rope, twists around the last yet to be germinated crystal golem, and with a sickening crunch, pulls it from the ground.
Oh yeah, Kesha just like one couple step back. Yeah.
Now this one's bigger than the other one. It looks a little more humanoid. It's like crunched up in that fetal position.
How big is it?
So about maybe 2.5 feet.
Okay, great.
Tall. Okay.
Okay, great.
Now, next up is the last golem that fiercely tries to escape.
Does it?
With a 4, fiercely tries to escape with an 18.
No!
Finally.
I can't do
And
anything.
It's still difficult to read though.
yes, but it's at the edge. So it's gonna try to scamper past all of you. Try to get out.
Do we get attacks of opportunity?
You do get attacks of opportunity.
No, we all did.
Okay, so I need everyone to make one attack of opportunities.
Oh wow.
Although you can't cast spells on attack.
I don't have a melee weapon, so I can't.
Yeah, you have to be melee.
I could have a melee weapon.
Oh, that's a...
Oh, okay, great. That's a 13.
I got
13?
8.
8?
18.
18. Okay, roll for
Let's go.
damage.
Oh, man.
Look, I'm happy about this result. Okay.
Yeah, you should.
Wait, no, I don't.
11
I don't
damage.
think I've actually like
Okay, so...
my cantrips or the.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
So as the scamper passes, you crunch as it's all four, escape through the door. One last battering, boom!
I mean, to be fair.
And please describe how it falls. The last golem.
Can I make it non-lethal, or does it have to be lethal?
You would have specified that before.
Oh, okay, my bad then.
It's fine.
We get more jewelry.
I mean, hey,
True.
these are golems. I don't think they have too much information to begin with.
Well, if
It
it's a
has
hive
the
mind,
conscious
they all
thing.
have the same information.
Yeah.
As you crack, as you crack it,
I
your
might
claws.
have the information.
As you crack its claws against its side, it falls to the wall, cracks against it, and shatters with the force, leaving a good-sized dent in the wood there on the wall.
Sick.
I walk towards where it landed and say, yeah, now you're out of it.
Wait a minute, I've played this video game. They're mind players.
No.
Okay. The battle has ended, and on the floor you see the charred, crystallized, covered husk that was once Garen the Goliath, who you met in the first trial.
How did he get here?
Yeah.
Wait, no, he was one of the other quote-unquote
Yeah.
champions, right?
That's
so
true.
they also sent him over here,
I mean, presumably he succeeded because,
right?
well, he survived, right?
Yeah.
Because
And
it
then
was us,
there
and then
were
it was the other two, the archer and wait,
No,
no,
the
the
witch.
witch. The
It
witch.
was-
It was the witch ran away with Garen, yeah.
Was
yeah.
they, were they one of the people that?
So we don't know where the
original
witch is.
person?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were in
yeah.
Vancouver. And
Yeah.
like succeeded.
Wait, so how did he end up here? Did he just?
He might have been
He
sent here
got-
by the dragon.
He got sent. Okay, the dragon and the no, Garen.
Wait, no, sorry.
Shoot, Gavin. I
Garen?
don't know.
Garen.
Garen and the witch got basically assigned the same thing we did. So
Okay.
presumably they also came over here for the same goal.
Then
That being said,
Where's the witch?
infected. Where's the witch?
The thing is, I don't think he was infected like naturally in a sense because
Probably.
how was he so far gone at this
Yeah.
point compared to like the other villagers?
I'm gonna need you to make an investigation check.
Okay, how long did we rest during the thing? Like one.
It was multiple days. It was about a week, yeah.
Okay, was that us traveling the whole time?
No, because the dragon teleported you to.
Do we know if the dragon teleported other people?
No.
16.
Okay.
As far as you know, it was all of you and then Hammer, who's currently out scouting.
Yes.
So investigation check to find like something implanted. 16.
16. You don't find any. I mean, well, his body is rather
Crystallized?
destroyed by the crystals and by you. So you don't find any obvious implant marks. But what you do find is a small pouch for personal items.
Okay.
Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Inside is a small rolled up scroll, handwritten, just some on common paper. A small collection of gold, so 2 gold pieces and 20.
Who wants the money?
27 silver pieces.
I'll always take the money.
Okay.
Grab the money. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, that's it. The
Okay.
gold and the rolled up scroll.
How much silver again?
27.
27.
Yeah.
Side note, I want to go back up to where the footprints were, and I want to start sniffing a way back. Which, by the way, keen smell from a brown bear. I'm still wild shit.
So as you're walking through the street, people are like getting out of your way. There's like a few young children scream outside this bear crawling through the streets.
I probably should have gotten one of you to come with me.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
As you're sniffing across the floor of the street, we'll hold on that for now. And we're gonna look at the letter that you unrolled. My dearest Rill, I'm going away. Again. I know how you take this. We only just got to Minar, but, well, trust me, this isn't my choice. It's a special mission from the dragon himself. I survived this and will finally be free to set up a home near Dalekirk, like we've always talked about. All I have to do is eat some crystal and complete some mystery task down south. Not supposed to tell anyone about this, but I know I can trust you. If I don't hear from you, I'll be all the way down in Aetherium, doing God's knows what. I hope you understand why I have to do this. Now that we won't have Vanon's protection, well... Ever since you put a stop to the Crooked Claw, I've been a changed Goliath. You and your magic arts have always been the one thing that can push me to my limits. You've challenged me, you've pushed me to become stronger, and because of you, I know I can do this. You can't come with me, but trust me, I won't be long. Yours, Garen.
So him and the witch were definitely
Yeah. Poor guy.
dumbass.
Maybe, but
Eat
still.
this evil glowing black crystal.
Didn't the dragon tell him to do it?
You can say no. It was an offer.
Yeah.
But it's a dragon. It's like considered like a deity almost.
But the dragon. Would the dragon even say this?
I don't know.
Here's the thing. What is the chance that someone is disguised as the dragon?
High, I think.
Well, we know our dragon is the real dragon. He summoned the massive sanguine maze and stuff.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And he teleported us here, so he knows that at least.
So, definitely the real dragon.
Dude probably didn't have high intelligence or wisdom.
Or probably, or perhaps,
Survival.
or perhaps changeling.
You think it's a changeling impersonating the dragon?
I mean, for all we know.
Is this addressed to, like, it's because it's a scroll, it looks like it was meant to be sent.
Yes.
Is there, like, an address with it or anything like that?
Oh, true.
No, it looks like it was intended to be, like, just handed off, but whoever wrote this, I mean, obviously, never got the chance.
So did I find anything with the smell?
So you're sniffing around on the ground, searching for this location. The footprints become less and less pronounced as you move away from the dusty cobblestone streets. In fact, it's almost like as he was approaching the house, he got heavier and heavier, and footsteps became more and more pronounced. But as he as you kind of reach the end of what looks to be a bridge underpass, you find a discarded cloak. You recognize as the witch's cloak from before.
I smell it. I'm not down a witch. We're not on a witch hunt, guys.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Do we get to burn them at the end?
No.
I mean,
We
I
got a
still
lot
got
of fire.
8 more oil flasks.
Jesus.
With like if you went around the city and you caught that same scent as the cloak, you'd be able to maybe track down whoever was making that smell. But
It's a good reference for later then.
Hey, guys, where's Eggberta?
Yeah. How did a bear sneak away from all of us?
Did I just hear a woman scream outside?
Oh, Eggberta.
We should go find her, right?
Probably, but
I'm holding these two. I'm just where do we put it?
yeah, shouldn't we figure out what to do with the golems? First?
At least where to store it for now.
Let me do my ritual unseen servant, and we'll get cooking.
Okay.
I feel like...
Hold on, that's
yeah,
the
it's
thing.
gonna be 10 minutes of Eggberta going who knows where.
It's okay. I trust her.
I mean to be fair, you were gone for quite a while if you're already out of town.
Well, considering, is there anything else that I can really follow or not really at this point?
at this point, no. Sorry.
Okay, I'm probably just gonna stay as a bear, take the cloak with me, and head back.
Picking it up with your mouth and walking back towards.
They didn't mess with me on the way there. They won't mess with me on the way back.
Yeah, everything's out of your way. In fact, as you're going back, there's a few of the town guards that apparently called by some citizens who watch you warily, but as you don't attack anyone, they seem to let you just go on your way, just kind of leveling their spears.
I waved to them actually.
No, so from your perspective, this is just a bear that. No, from your perspective, this bear just like casually walks around with like some random guy's clothes that's in your mouth.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Also,
Fine.
probably covered in some amount of blood.
It's
Golems or
no, it's
Their own
golems.
blood.
Their own blood and
The
also
golems beat the hell out of you.
Oh, okay.
yeah, your own blood and also a bunch of like golem shards and everything.
I'm looking very glittery today.
Oh, because it would get caught in fur.
Is that enough time while she's gone for me to make my little unseen
Sure.
servant?
What are you commanding your servant to do?
I just wanted to carry all the shards for us, so that way we don't have to
Okay, so you see this the faint outline of this being that scoops down, picking out all the pieces from the now dissolved web off the floor, and then gathering them into a large pile.
I don't think you can even see this guy.
You can't know. It's just almost like the rippling outline if you look really closely, but otherwise it looks like just the pieces are just coming off the floor and then stacking themselves in a hovering in midair pile.
Did you want to research the evil gem right now while we have
I
the time?
was going to say that, but then you
Maybe
like
it's
Roberta ran
already
away.
done.
I mean,
Do we have a lab for you to research something?
I mean,
That's a good question
yeah. Is there like a lab around here?
that we can use.
Yeah.
A lab. The closest thing to a lab would likely be whatever workspace that you guys set up in your safe house.
Oh, okay. Well, I can just
Yeah,
stuff out here.
yeah, and let's make sure it doesn't touch any ground.
Yes. No grounds. I should be the one that handles it.
Cool.
Actually,
Has anyone looked at like your little like infection?
oh yeah, how am
mark?
I doing?
Can I look at the
Oh yeah,
infection mark?
I just
Yeah.
realized
So
neither of us really should be handling this to begin with.
what you felt when the bird stabbed you in the neck was a brief shock, and suddenly there's something in your heart that was beating alongside of it.
Okay.
Now it looks like it looks like a normal cut at the moment. The blood is coagulated surprisingly quickly, and it seems to just be a normal incision mark in your neck. But otherwise, you look perfectly healthy.
There's
Do
no,
we even
there's
know
no
what's up?
discoloration or anything.
No,
Okay.
but in your heart you can feel there's an abnormal rhythm.
Okay. If I pass my hand over the crystals, does anything change? Like with my heartbeat or anything like that?
Oh, that's interesting actually.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No. Okay. That's good to know.
I guess like nothing happened to Abella when like we were like beating the crap out of the golems, right? Like it's not like a if they take damage then she takes damage kind of like situation.
No, that was not it.
What happens if we did psychic damage on one if they have a hive mind? Would that mean they
I
all
should
take
test
the same?
that.
Oh, I
You
have,
do psychic?
I
think I can.
I have a psychic damage spell. I have phantasmal force.
I should get.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe we'll
Okay.
save that for later, but
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
question. So the shard from the golems
Yeah.
and the shard from the Goliath, like Gavin, and the shard from the patient that we collected way earlier.
Yes.
Are the shards exactly the same, or
The shards made from the golems are far almost more diffuse. The energy that you can feel, like the level of energy within them, is far less present. And though they're black, it's a much more diffuse, almost translucent black.
okay, and the one from the patient and Gavin is the same.
Those were extremely dark, but yes, they were the same as the ones that Garen
Okay.
had.
I have one last question.
Shoot.
I think. Can I try like making the crystals make sounds? Because I know it was able to make my bird speak. So I'm wondering if it has like a sound amplifier property or like.
you stick it in a speaker.
Yeah, like if I can stick it in a speaker.
Do we know about resonant frequencies?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
right.
I just realized.
Okay.
Vibrate them,
So,
right frequency
I have a question.
will shatter.
You gave your bird homunculus a voice box.
Yes.
So you were just trying to put that voice box right next to the crystal.
Essentially.
Make
Oh.
a
Oh no.
Arcana check.
Can I get a help action?
Yes.
I'll help.
I'll have my researcher help.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Calmir is
Yeah, we're just-
moving around, attaching different wires and whatnot.
Okay, I got 23.
I saw.
Oh wow.
23.
Okay.
What?
You piece together a little apparatus that would allow, if this had some sort of sound amplified abilities, whatever sound it's producing would be fed into the voice box. And when you do, there's a sound coming out. It doesn't sound like words, doesn't sound like anything recognizable. What it sounds like is a heartbeat.
Oh, heartbeat. Okay.
Question.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom,
Can I feel that's the same? That's
Wait,
like,
what the?
That's
It's
like a
triple.
weird
That's a weird heartbeat. Yeah.
boom, boom.
Is it the same one that I feel in me?
Mhm.
Okay.
Question.
That
Is it
that
the
is not a
crystals
Yeah,
themselves
that's-
are moving, or it's just like the, or is there just a sound?
The crystals themselves are not moving in a way you can see, but there is clearly something that is moving within them. It's not moving within them. That is causing these vibrations.
Maybe we can detect all the crystals with the heartbeat.
Yeah, that's
thing.
what I was gonna say. I'm gonna turn it into like a little like box, like a speaker box, essentially, to act as like a radar for crystals,
If
You
we
think
could
that could
detect the frequency of the heartbeat.
or like.
Okay.
Based on the
Heartbeat.
frequency we have.
Okay. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to activate its resonant frequency, so that when it will amplify the vibrations of anything that it is also following that frequency.
Yes.
Yeah.
On 23, I'll allow it.
Okay. I'll take that.
It's gonna be small radius, but it'll work.
About that.
Yeah.
Can I take another slightly larger piece, try to drill like a hole into the center, and then I have this sanguinium. I have the slick passion that basically makes it doesn't affect by friction. So like, if I infuse the sanguine into it, does like just change in friction? Can I feel anything?
The reason why how passion works is that it makes the sanguine itself not be affected by friction. So you can coat something in the sanguine, and then it slides back and forth without slowing down.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
No, essentially I'm trying to determine if it's the crystal itself is vibrating that's causing this, or is there a more magical origin of this? And because you said that we can't see it, I was trying to feel it with my
okay.
Friction.
Mm.
You fall with that below you.
You're saying that it can. You're trying to sense whether or not it's a physical vibration or magical pulses.
Yes.
It is magical pulses.
Okay, cool.
20d6.
I mean, that makes sense. I have to make an Arcana check.
Okay, then fair enough.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
So if we take the friction thing and coat a shield, right?
Oh!
And then have her fall, does that break terminal velocity, thus removing the cap on fall damage?
Yes. I thought about this. Don't worry.
Okay, the other thing we need to do is we need to hunt down some werewolves. So I can contract lycanthropy. Don't ask about why. You'll find out why. But
okay.
that is also another goal on the checklist now.
Okay, so what you're telling me is now that I need to take jump.
No, we need to take dimension door. 500 feet, 50 d6.
Guys, I can fly. Why even need that?
Because it's one action. Boop.
You're up there in 1 second.
Yeah, you
fall 500 feet around.
but the person, everyone who has to go through the dimension door has to be willing to go through the dimension door.
No,
though.
take her and just fall on them.
Yeah.
Just fall on them. Oh my!
Yeah, friction.
This is
No air friction now.
You want her to fall on someone from 500 feet above the?
This is
That
also
wouldn't hurt.
this is
Raging,
also,
wild shape, she'll be fine.
Yeah, and if we get rid of air friction as
the
well.
other thing we'll need to do is get the bag of holding, and I take it up there with me, and then I just also open it.
At level 5, I get like a large. That's even better.
Okay, so this is what happens when battle STEM major, battle STEM major playing D&D.
Okay.
So you just need to concentrate it on for one round if we do accomplish that.
How do we break this?
Trust me, you've already broken it.
No, we cracked it.
So you arrive back at the safe house, holding this cloak bundled up in a big cloth pile in your jaws. Do you shapeshift back into Eric Hawker at any point?
Why would I?
Okay, so you squeeze through the door, get your hind legs through, and
I got it out. I will get back in somehow.
And you see these various experiments going on with the crystals. Hammer is still out, but he'll be back soon from his rounds. But you all are currently in the safe house together again. What do you do?
If people actually look at like the entrance when I enter, I'll wave. Otherwise, I'll just walk over to Daros.
Okay, so you this bear approaches you that you know to be Eggberta, clutching a giant black cloak in her jaws. It's hanging in a big stack of cloth.
I'm gonna take the cloak and then I just pat Eggberta on the head.
As you do, as you take the cloak out, it unfurls to the ground, and from within the pile falls an arrow, flesh with green.
Is it magical in any way, or like
You wouldn't know that.
can I see if it's magical?
Detect magic?
Does that take 10 minutes?
Well,
Let me try.
Do any of us recognize the arrow? Like anyone with green
Does it
flesh?
smell like anything?
Does it taste like
Okay, make a perception check.
With advantage because it.
Question. Is the green like natural, just like the laser arrow has?
It's dyed green.
Okay.
Perception 17.
17. It smell okay. Again, you wouldn't have any reference for this. It doesn't smell like normal people do.
Does it smell like plants? Is my question.
There's definitely an element of that.
A plant.
Don't tell me
I
it's
have a herbalism kit.
If we like rest, I could swap in identify for my spells and see that.
I mean, I could try using detect magic on it.
If
see if there's any like
pings is magical, we
properties.
can spend a short rest in contact with it to figure out what it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give me a second, guys. Let me cook. let me cast detect magic.
So over the course of the stage, just studying this, you actually notice that there is a rolled up piece of paper. Is stabbed through. It's very small and it's actually clutched right to the helmet arrow, so it makes sense why you didn't see it. Especially because it's the same color as the wood it's wrapped around.
I see.
Okay, now, I assume you read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've done a grave thing in taking on this task. I don't know how much longer you have left, but I promise you, I'm going to get help. Try to hold on. An admirer.
Time to start looking at people's handwriting.
It is a flowing, is a flowing, elegant hand script that is clearly had a lot of practice.
Question about the arrow. Can I tell like who made it, or what clan or like?
Make a history check.
14 plus 2, so 16.
You know it's Elven in make, but that's it.
Okay, Elven. Do I any specific name or just Elven in general?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so over the course of 10 minutes.
Wait, sorry. One last thing. What's the witch and elf? What's the witch?
I don't believe you ever checked because you had her hood up the whole time.
Ah, okay.
So, do I know of any elven clans that like do this kind of thing? I mean, I am an elf. Can I some kind of check for that?
Yeah, no, I
You can also make a history check, yes.
With advantage because it's recalling information about humanoids.
Fine.
Elf people are humanoids?
Technically.
Yes.
Huh.
No, I just
Well,
said
Nat
goblin-
20.
Human annoying.
not.
22
Oh.
total.
Okay.
Right there.
So, okay, alright, okay.
You're cousins with the witch.
So this is actually, this is of a make that you have never seen.
Okay.
In all of your years of traveling across the plains.
Mm-hmm.
It is obviously elven in nature, but has clearly been worked over with some kind of mechanism to activate upon arrow crunching into its target.
Okay.
Okay.
So like, is that mechanism unfold the paper, or is it something different?
Well, no.
Is
The
it?
paper were stabbed through and wrapped through the
Okay.
What
around
does the
the
mechanism
Poison?
shaft.
Yeah.
What?
Poison?
The mechanism is inside Arrowhead, and if you would want to open it up, it'd probably activate.
Okay. So it does something when you shoot it.
Yes.
Poison?
Oh, also, is there any blood on the witch's cloak?
No.
Okay.
Wait, if it activates when you shoot it, shouldn't you just shoot it?
Well,
Well,
it might be
also,
useful.
If it is
That's true.
poison, why
Yeah.
didn't they just coat the tip in poison?
Yeah.
Explosive arrowhead?
It could
Oh.
be.
I like that.
Wait, I just think about something. Remember the bit where
You set the arrow to
remember the bit where Garen is
Gunpowder in the.
maybe it infuses someone with like the crystal.
Maybe.
Like-
Oh wait.
Yeah, like you shoot them.
Just if I put the radar over it, it should detect it.
If there's a crystal in it.
Yeah.
There is no resulting frequency match.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not.
So
It's
it
not
was
her.
either that or it was used.
Yeah, could be.
No,
Or-
has it been triggered? Can I tell?
Has not been triggered.
Has not been
Okay.
triggered.
With a nat 20, you can tell it's not been triggered.
So there's something in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Presumably.
Stab it in the ground real hard.
No, because if
Here's
it's
the
useful,
thing. No, here's the thing. It might be useful. Also, if it's something that explode, we are kind of in trouble.
Okay.
let's see if
How can
it's magic.
Yeah. Also, how can
yeah.
we how can we know it's useful if we don't just like release it though? Or, like,
Why
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
we take
that
it
makes
apart
sense.
and then put it back together? That is literally STEM.
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Fine.
what percentage of the time do you successfully put it back together?
if you
Yes.
if you can take it apart, you can put it back together. You just have to reverse the orders of steps.
If you
Anyway.
take enough apart, you can put it back.
Yeah. It's okay.
But if you take too much apart, you can't put it back.
Okay.
If
Oh,
one of
well,
us
yeah,
if one of us is mending, it's
So,
like whatever.
detect magic.
I'm
Is that-
ending.
Exactly.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just have mending.
yeah, we can break it and do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
So
But yeah, before that-
after 10 minutes, you do your stick, and
does he have to do
I
that
imagine
for
you're
10
sort of like
minutes?
calling on like whatever spirits to try to tell you about the nature of this.
Yeah. Activate my eyes. Let's go.
The world turns black and white, and you can see into this sort of a layer over the world.
Sure.
everything magical in this on this layer will glow. And yeah, it's magical,
Yeah.
but only slightly. There are pieces of it that are magical and worked into some sort of mechanism. This is advanced magic, an application of which you've never seen before.
Okay, cool. Like
What
artificer level magic, or like
It's definitely made of artificer, yeah.
okay.
what school is it?
Oh, right,
Oh.
you would know that. There is evocation.
Oh, explosive arrow.
Yeah, that could mean a lot of stuff. Okay. I mean, hey guys, you're touching an evocation arrow.
Okay, how about let's short rest because I know some people are a little beat up, right?
Yes.
I guess.
So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you might want to spend a bit dice before we go do something,
Yeah.
and then over the short rest we
I mean-
can try and figure out what the arrow does via identify stuff.
Do you
Wait,
get
okay.
rage back over short rest?
Long rest.
All right.
I mean, is it the night already or
Yes,
something?
there is.
No, it is afternoon.
Okay, never mind.
Hammer Harris will be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Yeah, it's short rest.
Okay.
Okay.
How many
Okay.
points do I get back for hit points?
And with that,
roll
it is time for us to take our break. So thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 15 minutes. And then we'll pick up the story. See you soon.
Cool.
And we are back. Now,
Cool.
you all are resting, recuperating your injuries, tending to your wounds, and overall just doing the experiments and investigations that you were when we left off.
I mean, I guess while my thing lasts for 10 more minutes, is there anything interesting like around, like pulsating like magic or anything like that?
It is interesting to note that the crystals that you gathered are not magic according to your spell.
They're not magic?
Obviously, the components of Abella's machineries are mostly magic. But I believe that's the only thing you can sense in this house.
There's not even like a magical thing happening from like the bite mark?
No.
Okay.
Can I try
Wait.
making, just as like a side project while everyone's doing stuff, I'm just gonna try and make wind chimes out of some extra crystals.
Okay.
Why?
Should we
Actually-
I'm helping.
should we like minimize
Wait, actually-
contact with like the crystals though? Or like
I
Wait.
mean,
Wind
I
chime.
can wear gloves.
I thought that was the entire point of my
Wind
unseen
chime. What's your goal?
servants.
It's just this
I'm
one?
Just
an
wind
artificer, like,
chimes.
who cares?
Okay, bro.
Okay.
And
You
they're
know
gonna
what?
be
That's like
useful
saying
at some
we
point
might as
later,
well use
okay?
more
You know what?
Ability check?
I
are
mean-
you proficient in like any artisan's tools?
I mean, I'm helping.
I'm thinking you're helping.
Because those are probably like artisans. So
Hey, I am.
I think
It's fine, I just need a roll
What?
well, okay? I just
Yeah,
need a
I'm gonna
roll.
need you to make. Okay, you're gonna make intelligence with advantage if you're being helped.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
First one's a nat 1.
Okay.
Second one's a 3. And it's intelligence, so -2, a dirty 1.
Wow. Okay.
So, somehow, you're telling me that somehow, despite two scientists helping you,
Yes.
you failed to make wind
Oh,
chime.
wind chime.
You know what? You are still in your bear form.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Oh, that's so real. You forgot to change back.
So with these big meaty paws trying to put together these crystals into anything usable as wind chimes, the two obviously scientists are trying to work around you, but they're kind of scared of your claws. And what you get is less of a wind chimes and more of a pile.
Yeah.
Fine.
Pile of metal plates.
Can I hold it up?
Yes, and if you drop them, it makes a wind chime sound.
Oh!
Okay.
can I try and identify the arrow, like what it does? Over
Yes.
the course of the rest?
So over the course of the long rest, you investigated. You maybe do what little investigation you want to do, and you find that the trigger is to what looks to be a really weird set of explosive maybe liquids or evocational abilities. So yeah. So on impact, this arrow will explode violently.
And
Yeah.
It also looks like yes, it is
Mystery
well maintained,
solved.
but it is an old arrow.
Okay. So no sudden like collisions, or else it might just accidentally go off.
can I wrap the arrowhead in like cloth and padding?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's perfect.
It should be fine. A bear took it back here, and somehow it didn't explode, so you should be fine with little impact.
I'm gonna, I guess, wild shape back.
Back into your air conqueror form, the sense of the world disappear and the color of the world become more vibrant as you go back into your bird form. Now,
Welcome back, Eggberta.
I throw the crystals as celebration. Wind
Are any of them sharp?
yeah, a few of them.
I try to dodge.
Luckily, you're far enough away that nothing cuts you. Until you hear the set of a pair of armored boots clanking on cobblestones outside.
Hammer.
That certainly sounds like it's steps.
Is there a second floor?
No.
Window.
We have windows, right?
Yeah, there was.
Okay, yeah.
I should have kept as a bear and looked at the window.
Quick, can I just look at the window? Is it hammer?
You look at the window, and it is hammer, but his helmet is on, and he's frantically rubbing his hands together. He looks to be like sweating, and he's stepping with a quick step.
Take the detector.
Detector is a.
You reach it towards. There doesn't seem to be any resonant frequency.
Okay. Interesting. What? No harm
Just
in
anxious
opening the
for-
door.
Yo, hammer, what's up?
I'll open
Yeah,
the
I
door.
got it. I can open them.
My apologies. Can we go to somewhere with a few less windows?
You look like you were
You
stopped.
alright?
I'd rather not speak of it here.
Okay, yeah.
We have a basement, but
The
it
It was
We-
just attacked by crystal monsters.
yeah.
What happened when I was gone?
Don't worry about it.
I see.
The dragon allegedly asked Garen to swallow one of the crystals. He turned into a crystal golem, summoned other crystal golems, broke into our basement, and attacked us, and we killed him.
Good summary.
Sell it off. Oh, Garen. He never was one as much ones in the barrel, but he was a loyal ally, and well, at least he was before the end.
Theory.
We were a team, the three of us, at least in the last few months. They hired me on as a sort of traveling companion, and well, we were in the Dragon's Employ and all that, but it worked out well enough.
In any case, do we even want to go into the basement again? If we want to be stealthy from whatever those things are, I presume a basement full of fear crystals will not be the best place to do so.
I can make more wind chimes.
Do we have other safe rooms or safe houses or anything like that? I don't think we do.
Unfortunately, it's just the cellar and the main couple of rooms at the top.
I can make wind chimes down there. You guys can continue doing whatever.
Do we have like drapes? Can we just?
Oh wait, I know.
Yeah, sure.
Here's my
Like, is
question.
that good enough for you, hammer, or do you?
Well, I suppose I must make do.
Right.
He steps inside and quickly shuts the door.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
How much sanguinium can I create at once?
Oh.
Okay. I would say probably. Oh, I don't have an exact number for you.
Because
What are you
it
trying to do?
Sanguinium, little box, everybody in. Because everything's just sanguinium.
Okay, sanguinium.
Yeah, it's just sanguinium, and I control it.
Okay.
Can't we
Yes.
just go in the
I'm gonna
basement?
make you a spellcasting
Yeah,
check.
We're trying to get away from the crystals. Not to be that person, but don't you literally have a crystal in you?
Good point.
But also, do we know that? Because you have. Did you?
Yeah, they didn't tell us.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Okay,
I
fair.
got stopped by my bird.
Okay, fair enough. Well, no, I don't. That's an 8.
So that requires a fair bit of sanguinium. You pour your hand out and try sweeping it around in order to like almost painting a room for yourself, and it does manage to get like some walls up, but it's kind of patchy, and you could slip under or over it.
Okay.
Oh no, this will be good enough.
Well, in that case, can I say that I prioritize to cover the windows, though?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
There's an archer followed me home.
Oh.
Just what?
Holding me at the arrow point as I came to the door. She wanted me to give you this. He reaches into his bag and pulls out just a folded up of note. He unfolds it and hands it over to whoever's closest to him.
I can take it.
It says, "Good job. You defeated a worthy foe.
Okay.
You're not out of the woods yet."
Compare the handwritings.
Yes.
Oh, true.
The handwritings are the same.
Okay,
Makes
cool.
sense.
Same.
Elven woman?
What?
Elven woman?
They're.
I assume.
I'm asking.
Oh, hammer. Yes, it looked to be. She had a long cloak and, well,
She had you at arrow point as you came in?
this was through. I don't know where she is now.
Can I try and slip out of a window?
The cover
I
windows all
cover
covered
the
with
windows.
All of the. Okay.
The chimney.
Can I fit
You
through
know
the
what?
chimney?
Ooh, that's gonna be athletics for sure.
Athletics.
Oh,
You gotta have good athletics, right?
No.
Do you want me to stand underneath there and then try and help you up or something?
You know what? Wait, what if you just go out like as a fly and see if she's there?
Want
Oh,
me to? I can be a lizard again or something.
So it just says we're not out of the woods yet, and that's where it ends.
no, not quite. You.
Oh.
It's Good job. You've taken down a worthy foe, but you're not quite out of the woods yet. Dangers abound, and the dragon has his eyes on you.
Wasn't there like some rebellion against the dragon that's going on? Like some organization that's working against him? What were they called?
They were called the Duskborn Revolution.
Yeah.
She may be with them. She doesn't seem to like the
I
dragon.
mean, maybe.
Is there like something that signifies that they're like a part of it, like a symbol or like a color scheme or like anything?
I'm just thinking that she seems to not like the dragon.
I mean, sure. I think we can kind of gauge that.
Well, but the problem is, the note from Garen did say that the dragon told him to eat a crystal.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so
If that is true, then it would make sense for someone to.
He did also ask us to go over here, so he did say in the letter. Well, someone in the letter said they would get help.
the
And he
keeper
did
the keeper asked us to come here.
Okay, then the
Yeah.
keeper wrote the letter.
But I don't think the keeper and the dragon are going to
Yeah.
say different things. You know?
Also, like, remember, like before the keeper told us to come here, like he kind of like asked the
Isn't that
dragon, and the
also,
dragon nodded and something. So like they should be on the same side at least.
Doesn't the keeper also want like to know stuff, just knowledge-wise, librarian dude?
That
I'll
I'm not
imagine
certain
so.
I
about.
guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like gathering knowledge, you'd probably want to experiment with stuff and figure out like, oh, is someone willing to be my subject to figure out what the hell this is about? Maybe it's the keeper. Anyway, lizard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you shapeshift in wizard, folding on themselves into skittering across the ground in a small green blur, up the chimney, gripping onto the stone's side and going up until you're on the roof of the chimney, where you see across the street the normal traffic of people, and on the building across from you, a tall elven woman with long hair and a hood that is or a cloak that's pulled back, rippling in the wind. She has piercing eyes that are staring at the house that you guys were just in, and a drawn bow with an arrow knocked to it, fletched with green.
Attack. Attack maybe? Go over
No,
it.
no.
I mean, I don't think.
Just seeing as there's only one of you, but like, so like, I don't think attacking is our best option.
Do you think she's even an enemy? Because like
She has a
seems like-
bow knocked towards us, and she technically attacked.
I mean,
And for all we know,
Yeah.
the arrow will explode.
yeah, but then again, she also said like good job, like
That is also true.
doing good on defeating
Yeah.
evil crystal.
Yeah, is our goal trying to like incapacitate her or like? what's
Wait,
the-
question.
Yeah, just like
Question.
capture her.
Does her cloak look like similar to the witch's, or the one you brought back?
The witch's cloak is black with it has a hood and a spiked collar. The archer's is long, tinted green, and is thick with multiple layers.
Okay.
That are,
One of them seems more showy, and the other one seems more like it's actually planning on like, blending into like nature and stuff.
There isn't any like visual like marking or anything, right? Symbols.
no.
Okay.
Do you want me to go say hi?
Has she noticed the lizard yet?
That's a good question. Yes.
Oh.
I'm just chilling there.
You see her
I
eyes.
start doing push-ups.
Her eyes flick up to you.
Should someone-
Is piercingly looking across, and then she winks.
Oh.
Oh.
like
okay.
at me.
Yeah.
Should someone with more charisma talk to her?
Go out.
You wanna try?
Oh, if you want to.
We're not stopping you.
I mean, I'm a springy guy. I could probably go up a chimney in order to like be where you are.
But
Chimney
Exit
flues
the
are really
door.
small.
yeah, you are not going up there as a
You can
as
just
a
open
human.
the door.
size.
Open the door.
I'll open the door.
I'm gonna go to the very far end of the room before he opens the door. I do not want to get blown up.
Same, except I grab all the crystals. I grab as much as crystal as I can, and I go away.
Well, so I should point out that Eggberta hasn't returned yet. You guys
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
what's outside.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Does like Berta want to alert us?
Okay, well, I guess at the wink, you know what? She probably knows, right?
Knows what?
That it's Eggberta and not a lizard.
Well, it certainly looks like it.
It's a lizard doing push-ups.
Okay, fine,
Yeah, so,
fine.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
what I do. I wave.
Okay.
Just the Geico gecko.
Sitting on 2 feet.
She nods her head in your direction and raises her bow in acknowledgement, but then trains her eyes back at the door.
Oh, it's the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I guess like yeah, unless we like Unless Eggberta like lets us know about anything, then it's like.
I do a peace symbol and dip.
Honestly, as a lizard, you could probably just peace and fully jump in.
Okay, then I do that.
It's terminal velocity, right? You can't take damage from falling into
Give
that
me
small.
those style points, okay?
In a diving wave. Down after flipping a police sign, you dive through and then land on the logs that were recently burned.
Here's my question, Jill. Even if we go out, how do we talk to her? She's across the street on the roof. Yes.
Can I use Unseen Servant as sort of like a platform? Like, can I like stand on them and then just go up?
Unseen Servant cannot fly. If I'm correct, I'm
It's
saying correctly.
stationary on the ground.
No, it's just like a walking creature that's invisible.
Climb.
I don't.
If they can climb,
Also, because they can carry a lot. It's like,
Wait, does anyone? We don't have.
We have
Never
rope.
mind.
we have rope.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I can just hold a
We
rope
have
and then.
rope.
but I want to try to. See
Or you can just
No,
like
it
wave at her and be like,
It can't carry that much.
It can't.
strength
No.
2.
Really?
You're thinking of Tensor's floating disc, I think.
Let me just
Oh,
tie a
okay.
rope there, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wait,
If
don't you
she
have
doesn't
you have
want to go
message?
Yeah.
You can just
Oh,
telepathy
message.
her.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm just
right.
You open the door,
Okay,
you're like,
I'm gonna,
"Hey."
no, you don't have to
okay,
door.
hold on,
We-
hold on.
because
I'm
we
gonna
can-
open the door with Unseen
You
Servant.
don't have
'cause I
to.
don't-
We can
what?
crack a window and the message can go through that.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but if she sees that and she decides to launch an arrow
Is
into
the door
window-
airtight?
No.
Then message, because it can fit through any cracks.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I just. Okay.
What do you send?
You can
like-
sing.
Can you tell her Eggberta says hi?
Don't do that.
I guess just. Hi, Eggberta says hi. Also, we come in peace. Are you here to? Are you like what's your end game here?
Oh, is that her name? you hear a lilting elven voice float into your mind
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
from the.
You can reply to this message.
So sorry, what was the rest of that message?
What's like what you doing? What's like, are you hostile or are you like, do you come in peace?
Only if you choose to be. I'm firmly against the dragon. If you're on his side, well, I'm afraid we have to be enemies. For the current part, you haven't done anything hostile though, so I'm perfectly fine being your ally if you so choose.
Hold on, I sent another message. So if
Text message.
She seems very familiar with this method of communication.
oh, interesting. So if
Probably knows message herself.
if I come outside and we could just like talk, that's like fine.
Sure, just don't send any of those Eldritch blasts my way.
How do you know I can do that? I don't send her that, but that's like.
You are a warlock.
Well, is it obvious I'm a warlock?
Yes.
She somehow scouted us, and also she probably heard about the bear that walked through town. So
She know at least one of us is druid, so it's not that much of a stretch. She knows our class.
Yeah.
I guess.
You already look like you're undead.
I volunteer myself to go out there. She already knows me.
I don't mind going out either. I feel like let's talk. Like okay. I mentioned you again. Okay. I'm coming outside. I'm gonna use my unseen servant to like open the door first, just to see what happens.
Nothing. Just the noise of the traffic of the day bursts back into the room, and you can hear people walking past, chatting. There's some wind blowing past, but otherwise, no.
Okay, I'm gonna try and walk through.
I messaged Eggberta. Okay, just like perch on my shoulder or try to like, because you're still in lizard form, right?
But then how did I tell you what's happening?
Yeah.
Sign language as a lizard.
No, Morse code.
No, just grab a piece of charcoal and just drag it with your entire body.
How? Okay, you know what? Whatever.
You're not. Are you in lizard form? Or are you?
Well, you two have been traveling together for a long time, right?
Yeah, that's true.
If you message the lizard can still reply in common because it has
True.
Yeah,
Eggberta's
of
mental stats.
Oh.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
okay,
Yeah.
so-
Okay, never mind. We do that.
No, I know. It's just like, oh, right. So I can relay message.
You
and then
can just message.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure, no problem. I'm on your
Yeah.
shoulder.
Okay. Cool. You're on my shoulder. Let's go.
I'm absolutely gonna throw a piece in as soon as.
Okay,
it's
but
here.
like also like I better if things go south. You just have to run. You just have to like.
Nah.
Don't get blown up.
I will
Nah.
sit by
I
the
will.
door.
I will throw you out
That's
out of the way.
mean.
I will sit by the door, ready to react in case something goes wrong.
Okay. So as you open the door, you see
With my unseen servant, and then I'll walk through.
You walk through. There is a puff of mist from the top of the building, and then another one right in front of you. As the archer appears casually just right in front of you, as if stepping through a small portal.
Hey, we gotta do
I wait.
Misty stuff?
That's what it looks to be. Yes.
I mean, he knows the spell, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do. I see. A fellow Misty Stepper.
As much as I appreciate you opening the door, we probably should talk inside. The conversation we're about to have would likely be very dangerous for all of us.
Okay.
I mean, you have to open the door for you to come inside.
No, you know she can miss this, Debbie.
Well, no, because he opened the door and walked through. Shall we? And then she turns and walks past you into the house.
I imagine you just hold like a baseball club or something just behind the door.
I have my gauntlets ready.
She brushes past you with a bright smile on her face. She has this long hair that is blowing as she walks forward, and a cloak that ripples behind her feet.
How old is she?
Elves are hard to judge their age. She's clearly young for an elf.
So like
Old for a human.
Okay.
So, like, 150.
Yeah.
That.
Old enough to be an adult, but like also just like significantly older than like any human should be.
Yes. Well, so do you close the door?
I mean,
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just okay. What kind of furniture would you guys have set up in this house? Or would you have to set up any furniture? Oh, would you be entirely focused on?
This is why I said we needed the wood chunk.
This is a safe house. It's a Pottery Barn catalog.
Well, I'll give you a to elaborate on that.
Yeah, no, it's like couches and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
so yeah, I mean, I motioned for her to take a seat on the couch.
She nods to you in thanks and sits down primly on the couch before looking on all of you in turn.
I said it costs for her to keep face.
So, the dragon's personal strike force off on a mission. Exciting, isn't it?
I hop up and down.
I guess you don't like the dragon, though.
No,
I
not particularly.
presume.
We used to be close, but well, things got in the
Wait,
way.
Close. You're close. You were.
Oh, we were most certainly. Yes. Well, he started going on his whole take over the world shtick. I tended to part ways.
Guess that would do it.
No, I have another calling in life. It seems that you all have fallen in with his plot, though.
Can I tilt my head and then like raise? Just,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm waiting for someone to do message or something.
Oh, I mean, can she do
Eggberta,
message?
you could just turn
Just
back
revert.
I do like this because it's like use the whole like.
I mean, you can.
Yeah,
you can
hold
still-
up. I message you. What do you need? Like,
My question is, isn't the dragon's goal to just like get everyone together and like unify so everyone's together on the same page and like chilling together? So like, why are you particularly per se against having everyone work together?
I say that to the mystery elven woman.
Oh well, yeah, that is the just case he would use, isn't it? I'm afraid our values don't quite align. You see, we are on the hunt for something that, well, the dragon wants to get as well, but he has chosen to do it in a far more violent way. Have you all ever heard of Shifter's Veil?
I do remember hearing about
Yeah.
that.
What-
Like,
What do you want with it?
Well, that's a bit above your pay grade, if I'm going to be honest. There are some artifacts we need repaired, and the Shifter's Veil is apparently the only way to do it.
okay, hi.
I don't think we've done introductions yet. I'm the only one who's had my name, so hi, I'm Eggberta again. Can I ask for your name? It's okay if you don't want to say it.
She wants to know your name.
She looks forward, she leans forward, and with a sly smile, Ophelia Emerald. And the rest of yours?
I'm Abella. Nice to meet you.
Duros, Future House of Graps.
Oh yeah, you were still doing that. Question. Before this whole thing, are there any places where I can wash my hands? I know technically
Yes.
I can't cast any spells after like short rest, but I just want to make sure no blood is on there.
Yes, so there is a wash basin where you could during the short rest. You clear your hands off.
My goal is to demonstrate that I can't cast anything right now, so then I'm not hostile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
Yes.
Hidden, does Ophelia react to future houses of grats?
That's a good question,
yeah, that
actually.
is-
Yeah, that's a
Great
very
question.
good question.
No.
Damn.
So, you want us to
She said
presumably turn against the dragon.
Well, that would be nice. Of course, I can't guarantee your loyalties, of
So
course.
then why don't you explain why you need Shifter's Veil?
Yeah, here's the thing. When the dragon and I and our associates arrived here, we had some trouble with an artifact called Abjur.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No, more stuff.
Shifter's Veil is the one place that we have any clue leading us to the place to repair that magic item. Unfortunately, the magic of your world isn't significant enough in order to be able to repair it, and, well, things
Wait.
need other things.
You came. Wait. Huh? I'm sorry. I'm really confused.
Oh, I
actually,
suppose you would be.
Well, that's an interesting thing to say. So you came here
I'm waiting.
you came here with the dragon? Hi, message.
What did she mean by your world?
That's a
very
good
good question.
follow-up question. What do you mean by like our world?
Well, would you believe me if I told you I came from the future?
Hi. Yes.
Yes.
Eggberta
What?
says yes.
Oh, of course she would. She's very smart, isn't she?
I
I walk up to the door and
would
crack it open. Who's about to walk by the door in 5 seconds?
A bit farther in the future than that.
You know what?
I would implore you to continue explaining.
How
And
did
also-
you do it?
And also go back to my previous question. You came here with the dragon?
The dragon and I were teammates of a sort, allies in a battle that left us stranded in this time. Over the course of our time here, he has decided that the best way to go about pursuing the course of Shifter's Veil would be to unite the world in what we can only assume to be a devastatingly brutal manner. He is an intense person.
Can you just change it back to Eggberta, please?
Yeah,
I- yes, again.
right.
What do you mean by that?
What I
Further
mean
explanation.
is that he would stop at nothing to get to his goal.
What is
his
after?
goal?
After, well, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a single metal shard. It looks to be a piece of what used to be a circle, and on its side are runes. On what you can see, as if it at once depicted a full body of a person in a specific pose, but now only has one leg.
Isn't there? Wait, abjure sounds like abjuration. Is that related?
Now,
So-
here's the thing.
What does that do?
Well, what it does is that there's a reason why we're here. It changes time a little bit, and when we broke it, it changed time a lot.
Wait, so you said you came with other people besides the dragon. Where are the rest of like your people? Because you're like alone right now.
Yes, I have, well, one friend who still remains on my side. They're off now over in Woodstrom, I think they were, but the rest of my friends are scattered around, doing whatever pleases them this time. It's been 15 long years, and doesn't seem to be any hope of getting back. We've tried to acclimate ourselves the best we can to this world.
Is that the only piece of Outer that you have, or do you have the
We,
whole thing?
we split them up between the rest of us. We assumed it wouldn't be much of a problem, considering we didn't know we'd leave soon after that. Unfortunately, now that it means I have to find Shifter's Veil and reconcile the dragon enough to unite the pieces.
What do you mean you broke time?
We broke time, and we got sent about 2,000 years from the future, and ended up here.
So we weren't supposed to exist.
Wait, sorry. You weren't supposed to exist.
If you went back 2,000 years in time, is this a matter of you've always been here 2,000 years ago in time, or did you make a new timeline?
Gods if I know.
If you fix that, do we cease existing?
I don't know.
I can answer that. I can answer that. You won't. I have read about a story from
Oh
the
my
Second of
God.
Illumination of an elf, of someone who has presumably traveled in time before to 2,000 years before us even.
What?
For your explanation's sake, and kind of like for every viewer, in one of the previous one shot, one of my characters got pulled back through in time for like 4,000 something years. I would say. We did something and then I went back. So essentially, and because Kelmir has read that story from the Second Illumination, who have kept the story, at least he
Shout
would
out to
believe.
Iris.
Yes, he would believe that some sort of time traveling won't change, like erase the whole timeline.
What in the
Okay.
JRPG bullshit is this?
When you change the past, it has always been the past.
Yeah.
So they've always been here.
Yes.
So then time was always broken. So then fixing it is pointless.
Fixing Abjure might allow them to go back through the rift they made into their own time.
Yeah.
If we repair Abjure, right, then all the people that came from the future will presumably go back to the future. Meaning there's no dragon. There's no...
The truth is, we don't really know what's gonna happen. That's just our hope at the moment.
So the dragon is in. Can you still help me?
I promise you, if you help the dragon and, well, all of us, fix our item, he will be most grateful to you.
So we can solve
Yeah, so
our
we can.
issues.
You were still
Hi.
you were still the guy called.
So then we can work together.
So if we help you reconcile with the dragon in order to, and we all go to Shifter's Vale in order to fix like whatever's going on, then you, wait, but what will happen? Because the dragon is the one who's like unified all of like the Bloodwarden people. So like, what would happen to that once he leaves?
Oh, I'm certain the Blood Ones will continue with or without his help. He's established quite the legacy for himself.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I just want to walk up to her, just like, okay, come here, Everforge. So, what are you proposing?
She takes your hand and shakes it very, very properly in both. I need a small team of individuals, smart, investigative individuals, to find Shifter's Vale and bring us back its location. If I can tell the dragon and his associates we finally found it, that might end the war.
Why don't you go find it?
I have a lot on my plate, and trust me, I've tried. I've exhausted almost all my options, and, well, the truth is, I think a fresh pair of eyes, and perhaps even among the dragon's following. You were all chosen by the dragon, and he has always had an eye for talent.
Okay, but also,
Are we supposed
Shifter's Vale is basically like a lost like fairy tale. Like, do you have like any leads for where we could go?
Speaking of fairy tales, reaches into her pocket, pulls out a old, slightly burned and cut piece of paper that she spreads out, flattens on the table, and slides over to you.
Wait a minute. Aren't we supposed to be fixing a curse right now? Don't we also have to do that?
Yeah, but I mean, we're already gonna go to... That was the goal.
Do you know if
Uh,
this curse has anything to do with it?
With Shifter's Vale.
This curse is unlike anything I've ever seen, but I think there's something that might interest you. In old monk script.
Yeah.
Amok, disaster struck, the void is off its leash. The world is but a dinner plate, and we his greatest feast. Away, away, the gods and fae drove oblivion to a peak. Upon its top they built a forge, and decreed that none should seek. The veil of shifters hid forever a step to worlds beyond, but darkness lies inside that forge, encased in metals strong. With jewel of heart and blood of stone, or relic lost to time, the forge might burn dark flames once more, for power lurks inside.
Wait, sorry.
Okay, so Jewel of Heart, Blood of Stone, Relic of Time.
Yes.
Do we
Okay,
need,
Relic
like,
of Time,
all
I'm
those?
assuming is the little piecey thing together. The
Okay,
Blood of Stone, it's probably saying you
Alloy.
or whatever. And then
Wait, yeah. Do I know the
Jewel of
like?
Heart, I have no idea. I'm
I don't know,
assuming it's the
friendship?
infected thingy that's the... So we have all the
true.
pieces done. We just need to find the other people and get it.
Wait, question.
Go.
Do I know the like stone blood name for alloy?
There we go.
Stone blood.
Make a history check. Because that's something that was largely along Justin's troops and wasn't necessarily a common
okay.
nomenclature.
19.
Infected
Yep,
thingy
you
with the
know
Jewel of
Stoneblood.
Okay, great. Okay, so
What's this?
Lord of the
I'll go.
alloy.
Can I see full text?
I know it is.
Is it
It's
singular?
alloy. No, it's not single. It's alloy.
Okay.
Do you still have your ore with you?
Yes, I have.
Perfect. How much?
A good amount. A good chunk.
Okay.
Is this the jewel of heart or whatever? And then I don't know why I point to
But
it.
that's why I came here, and the reason why I think it might interest you. I heard about this disease through the grapevine, and, well, it appears to imitate some aspects of heartness that remind me of this.
Do you think the little shards
Wait.
that you and your buddies have are the relic of time put together?
I can only surmise.
The dragon also wants to return to his time.
Is that his goal?
I think we should throw a reunion party, guys.
Does he want to return to his time?
The truth is, I don't know anymore. He seems rather fixated on his conquest now, and I certainly hope so.
Has the dragon always been like the dragon, or is he like a person?
Does he have another name?
Does he have like a
Does
name?
he have
does.
Does he have another name?
Bob.
He hasn't used it in a long time,
Is it
but
Bob?
Timothy?
I think it's Bob.
Dralrinthian Durgrax.
Like
So that's
Grax?
not Bob.
Like House of Grax, Durgrax?
Like House
of Grax?
Grax.
You know, I've never asked.
Wait a minute, are you the dragon's ancestor? Future House of Grax. The dragon's from the future.
Oh, it's like, I mean, I was told by my patron to find a dragon in order to start a lineage that depends on the magic from my patron.
Patron,
So,
magic, lineage, the dragon, he comes back.
So you
Wait.
somehow marry a dragon.
I don't think that's the goal. My patron was kind of vague, but he said that as long as I meet a dragon, and I convince him to embrace the arcanic magic from him, that my curse would be lifted and I'd be able to return back to the Feywild.
Wait, is the dragon and Sanguium a bootstrap paradox?
What?
Embrace the power of the dragon to create a lineage
Yeah.
that then goes in the future, which
Oh.
the dragon is born from with Sanguium. He comes back in time
Oh,
with that power, and you get
oh.
him to embrace it to create that lineage again.
Essentially.
Sure.
So Sanguium has always existed.
Essentially.
I guess.
God, I hate time travel.
No, but it's like all of like a fancy little loop. It's just like a little bow. That's crazy.
Wait, I turn to Ophelia.
Wait, so like I succeed then, which means I get to go home.
I can only surmise.
I turn to Ophelia. Wait, hold on. What about this? I hold about my blood mark.
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
What'd you say?
What about this? Can you tell me?
Oh, the blood mark. A pleasant symbol. And that's largely how the dragon has built his empire, so since we've been back. It's something we picked up a short way before we traveled back here, and it's, well,
I remember that.
a source of immense power. It's a curse, but a blessing as well. Use it wisely.
Oh well.
I have another question. How many of your friends came back in time? Because that's how many pieces we need to find.
Seven others.
So 8 pieces total.
Yes.
We have one. The
Can
dragon
you
has
throw
one.
a reunion
Well,
party and
wait,
get
we
everyone
have
together?
three.
We're not in the
Right.
best of terms.
Do you have 3 right now? 8.
Hey.
Dragon only has his, or has he taken anyone else's?
Unfortunately, we've been out of contact for a while. I've kind of been working to stop his advance for quite a bit now.
Okay, wait a minute.
how
Now
many-
feels like a good time to call the keeper.
That's what I was gonna say.
Wait, so there's 7.
Fair?
Do you wait? So who of
Did you
the?
say that out loud? I wouldn't do that if I were you. If he knew I was here, he'd send the reinforcements.
Never mind.
I agree.
Why
Not
does
14.
the keeper hate you or something? Why would
I
he?
got that 14.
What have you done to him?
Let's just say that when me and the dragon crossed paths last time, it wasn't pretty.
No, don't be coy. We're dealing with time travel and reality right now. You tell us
I
things.
suppose I use some truths. If I'm asking you to complete some of this quest, well, here's the thing. I and one of my companions have been working to undermine the dragon's empire for some time now.
Which one?
Please don't tell me it's Justin.
Well, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know his
Yeah.
name.
I mean,
Don't wait. Are
Please don't
you
tell me.
are you the leaders of that rebellion?
Justin?
No, but we're associated.
Do you think you would be able to get both sides to show up to an event if we somehow found the Shifter's Veil and wanted
Wait, how-
a summit for a peace treaty or some kind?
Where's who?
Like, certainly, yes.
How many people are on the dragon side in your guys' group, and how many are like on your like rebellion side?
Unfortunately, it's a bit of an even split.
What? 2, 4 don't care?
I think we should find the Shifter's Veil, call a reunion party, and get everyone to party together.
It's just like how hard.
Do we have a way to contact you?
Do you have a way to contact your other people?
She reaches in her bag, pulls out what looks to be a sending stone, marked with a matching sigil. Passes this to you. Use that if the need arises.
Do any of you know anything about the Peak of Oblivion or something like that? The Peak of Oblivion or something like that? Oblivion's Peak?
Can I check if it's the highest mountain where Eggberta is?
Yeah, can we
That would be like the one thing
I'll tell you right now, no need to make history checks, because this is not, it is not something that is common knowledge. However, I believe we have a lead. This scrap was written by an old elven sage that I've managed to track down. Fortunately, he's rather allied with the dragon, which is why I need you. Dragon proponents who can contact him, and perhaps what this nursery rhyme was written after, he might have some more information. A lead, if you will.
What's his name?
This elven sage.
I don't know his name. I know he's far north, at the borders of the dragon territory, and acting as a sort of outreach station for the dragon to have some sort of basis of loyalty. He is an author, and in his youth wrote many a fairy tale and nursery rhyme that are even sung today.
What rhymes? What nursery?
Wait,
Would I know them?
You very well might. Apparently, he's a very famous author.
Hey diddle diddle.
Far north.
Bring up my
Far
phone,
north.
please, son.
One fish, two fish, or
The northern city of Rotor. It's a bit of a strange town. It's built on a river island and has some strange properties, but I think you'll find it an interesting trip.
Question: Are there any like mine cave that I might have been to there before?
Oh yeah. Would I have been? Because
Yeah.
you're not leaving your house.
No, I mean, well, I was gonna do. I mean, I was exploring for like 200 something years. So
Oh, fair.
There is a chance I was there at one point.
Let's make a luck check. Make a little luck check.
Can I as well since? Or
No,
actually-
just one for the both of you.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? All right, let's do this then. Great, of course it goes there.
Was it
13.
13?
Yes, 13.
Unfortunately, the name sounds familiar. You might have ordered some minerals from there at some point, but you don't think it was necessarily an important part of your research.
Do you have a way to get us there?
Unfortunately, I'm not as proficient in the martial arts as my friend over there, but I can always buy you some cards.
We need to lie to the dragon. To get him to teleport us there.
I mean,
Here's the thing.
it's,
I mean,
It's up
first
north,
we
right?
need to address the problem here, or at least minimize it somehow.
Yeah, true.
Do we have to?
We need to
I
do
thought the entire
something.
point was that Ophelia
Agreed.
keeps, or not. Oh my god, not Ophelia.
Abella.
Abella.
wrong character.
Yeah, I know. First, we need doesn't Abella need to keep her crystal heart thing in order to activate whatever gate?
We have lots of samples
Yes.
if you were talking about that.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't know if it was specifically one that's embedded in someone.
Oh, true. That could be actually kind of important.
Explain what you're saying.
I don't know if we need to have Abella stay infected because
Yeah.
it's supposed to be the jewel of the heart or whatever, and
Mhm.
right now it is a heart, or if we could just take the jewels and just be like, here you go, and then satisfy whatever requirement we need to satisfy.
There's one thing I'll say. I've only seen one other thing like this crystal. It was pure white, and glowed with a glow opposite this. I think there might be opposites.
Where?
Where?
Yeah.
Well, you should know it. I've been tracking you for a while. It's your primary mode of research.
I pull out the alloy ore from this.
That's its unrefined state. But yes, exactly. Alloy.
We're heading back now.
Wait, so is that then the blood of stone? You need to refine it.
I think we just need to fuse the two or something like that. Use them both. They're opposites.
Stick them on the timer.
Oh no.
When opposites meet each other, generally there's a lot of destructive power, right?
Yeah, sure.
For the
Explosion,
relic,
possibly.
for the relic of time, were there any like slots or something to stick in?
Wait,
Like
what?
on the
Oh.
relic of
Oh
time?
no! It is very much a man-made medallion.
Maybe we use the two to light the forge, and then
Yeah. Do you know
And then,
how to?
yeah.
Do you know how to refine alloy then? If you're from the future.
Did we have
So
any refining?
here's the thing. I'm gonna leave this to a dice roll
Okay, Ophelia
Dice
might not know that. That's the deal.
because she's very much a ranger, not very invested in the arcane arts, but
Damn, if only all the stir graphs. It's crazy.
no.
That makes sense.
Question: do
Yes.
I know if there's any other blood warden that has been tested with the same thing?
Yes.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, this was one of the first things the dragon implemented among his most trusted members was figuring out how to refine alloy.
Aha.
Oh.
Would you know of those people then?
Yeah. Yeah. Like do I? Not like do I know any specific individual and where they are?
Okay. Yes. There is some nearby. They're isolated isolated research stations that import materials and alloy from all over. And I believe there just might be one.
In Rudder?
What?
In Rudder? Or whatever?
On the way there.
Okay.
Don't tell me it's my luck.
No. Yours is far. Yours is west, I believe.
Okay.
if we take. Okay, this might be dangerous. Does the alloy ore react with the crystal?
We already
Right
tried
now?
that last time.
Yeah.
It didn't.
So it needs to be
The
thrown.
at least an iron refined doesn't.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we refined it and then see what happens. But then there's still the matter of finding the forge.
Which
And-
presumably this old elf dude knows.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So, order of operations, which one do we want to... Shouldn't we go... Because I feel like we can just, like, refine the alley whenever, but maybe we should learn the location.
No, we can't.
We go-
We've been studying this for a long time, but we don't know how to refine it.
Oh, we
Yeah.
still don't know how to
Yeah.
refine it?
We go to our
So-
colleagues, find that, continue going up north to Rodar.
Should we do the harder stuff? Harder
No, it's
tasks
literally on the
first?
way.
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
way.
Oh, it's on the way?
yeah.
Okay, fine.
Like at least we can just go
So
and
we can
grab
just
it.
stop by,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe magically figure out how to refine alloy, even though nobody knows how to, and then after that, just talk to the sage guy, find the forge, and go from
And
there.
have a party!
Yeah.
So,
just let them
so
know.
you said a while back that in like some small subplane, I once saw the dark crystal stuff like the dark crystal golems.
Yes.
Have I seen anything like pure, like refined alloy before? From how they're describing it.
Yes. In the place that you saw it, its use was very highly guarded and secretive.
Where?
It was a settlement in the astral plane.
The astral plane. Okay.
Move to make a stop there.
We can't
Well,
exactly
so
go to
none
the
of you,
astral
all of you think his name is Sirius and that he's just a normal
Yes.
ranger.
I mean, we have
He
our
is scary.
suspicious, but I suppose
I know
not
nothing.
exactly into the astral plane.
Although you did say you've gone
Yeah.
around the plains.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
mentioned that I've
Yes.
traveled them before.
Look, here's the thing. Percentage-wise, most people in this group has been to some weird place that you were not supposed to
Some
go
other
to.
plane of existence.
80%.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know.
But still, what do we do about
I mean-
here?
Ophelia, like, be honest, like, who... Because there are, like, a bunch of you guys. Who do you think will meet in opposition while we're trying to, like, figure this stuff out? And how dangerous are they?
Well, we come from a time where individuals happen to have the ability to be a lot more dangerous. All of us are substantial threats, and I would not recommend going up against any of us in single combat. I'll say that.
Interesting.
Is there like something we can say to make them like know that like, oh hey, we're kind of just a neutral party?
Like, we're all friends here.
Yeah.
Do you have more of these explosive arrows?
No.
Oh, I do, but I'm rationing them. They surround me all this time, and I don't intend on using them anytime soon.
That's fair.
Matter of fact, I think you might have one of them. If it's a small favor, do you mind returning it to me?
I would argue that it might be very useful in our travels to get you back to your hometown.
Make a persuasion check.
Could I help? Or...
Can he?
What are you saying?
I don't know. Wait, no, that's not exactly what I'm saying.
You need to do better than that.
No, I know. I think it would be really helpful if you were to give us some resources from your time in order to make your dream.
That is
become
also
reality.
true.
I feel like
I know.
just roll separately from me because.
Yeah, both of you make persuasion checks.
15.
22.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with that. Well. Okay. She's going to reach into a what?
Do you have any potions?
I probably would.
Yeah.
Okay. With she thinks for a second and then pulls out a small so it's in a boot quiver. She pulls out a few looks to be arrows with crystalline clear tips. Use on these, and I can guarantee whoever you shoot won't be getting back up again.
What does that mean?
You just pass them to your archer.
Yeah.
Your Honor, that's kind of vague. Can you describe a little bit more in detail what that means?
These were used by a rather eclectic magician who decided that the targets of his arrows he wanted to preserve as glass statues.
Oh.
It's an auto.
It's an auto kill when they drop 0.
Yeah.
So no death saves,
Oh,
no
okay.
save.
Okay, I was
Did you
looking
got that from the Bassos or like?
No, I bought it.
Oh, interesting.
You can buy those?
Yeah.
In the
Not
future,
anymore.
in the golden age,
In the golden age
of magic, yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
broke with 10 gold.
Now, I am short on time, but it was a pleasure talking to you all.
Do you have money?
I do
Money
have
would be really
I do
useful.
have-
Unfortunately, the currency of my time was it's a bit outdated here.
Anyway, we can
No, it's
like,
updated.
melt it or like. I mean,
Solid gold is still solid gold.
True.
Gold bar.
She reaches in and tosses a small sack on the table. Well, I wasn't using it.
I will figure out a way to use this.
What's in the bag?
I'll check.
It's just a lot of strangely minted gold coins.
Yeah, this will work.
She nods you all, strings her bow, hitches her bow on her back, says, "It's a pleasure talking to you all, and I hope you'll consider my request. You know where to find me." And then with
We do?
setting
I have
stone,
this. I have this.
Oh, yeah.
puffs away as it's stepping through a portal.
Oh, I was
Okay.
gonna say, if it's Misty Step, she's not too far away.
Misty step.
Misty step.
But she used a lot of Misty steps at this point.
Yes.
Teehee, I'm outside now and I have to walk.
No, just like, no, like, Misty Step, like, run out, spells out, long rest, do again.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds exactly what I want to.
Never actually
Common
just walk.
Ophelia movement.
Yeah, no, it takes you 1 month to travel from this side of the city to the other.
Wait, so perfect.
Okay,
I need
so
to pay you.
what do?
Alright.
Your biggest lead right now.
Is addressing the village.
Well, the thing is,
What if we just left?
so if we get purified alloy, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, those should cancel out, thus solving the dark
Do we
crystal.
know that?
Oh, I mean, maybe. Do they cancel
That-
each other out? Is that like
it's
what we're
a-
assuming?
We don't know.
We don't know, but that's like our best shot.
I feel like we're not addressing enough the fact that time travel is possible. The dragon is from 2,000 years in the future.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that good.
That tracks. I mean, the guy kind of spawned.
Yes.
Why am I the one that's most weirded out by this?
So your biggest lead right now is that alloy is presumably the opposite of this dark crystal, and that if
So Bella's hypothesis.
that there's going to be some reaction if purified alloy comes in contact with whatever this apparently purified crystal is.
I'm down
just-
to experiment.
wait,
Like, we
question.
can get your alloy, just
That's-
throw it at you, and then see what happens.
Not at me, but like we can just like actually.
Would you want
No,
to
wait,
drink
no, we're making
alloy
it- no,
You need
we-
to wait for me.
No, we're making new powder and then you drink it.
Yeah, an alloy
exactly.
smoothie. Well, it's lots of time travel. We'll go with that.
Exactly.
Well, that's what's strange.
Oh,
Oh yeah, hammer!
yeah, you're still here.
He's been sitting in the back. He was kind of scared of
That's fair.
Ophelia with good reason. She held him at bow point.
Yeah.
So he kind of steps out of what he was kind of lurking in the shadows.
Wait.
So time traveler's real, and we just talked with the time traveler.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds about par for the course with ye.
Why is everyone so okay with this?
Well, do you have any leads?
I
Let's just
go north.
Let's just go
We need to
purify
refine it so
the alloy.
Okay.
Because we don't really know what to do in town right now with the people who are infected.
Find your scientist buddies and quarantine
So-
everyone.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And then also let's just keep a track to see if
Yeah, you can monitor me, see how I'm doing.
Okay.
yeah.
So you have a couple options here. You can get some carts. You can load up on some supplies and head north. You can contact the keeper, ask for transportation to the city of Rodor. You have a lot of options available.
How far is the city of Rodor if we just travel?
Yeah.
A little longer than a week.
That's long.
Ugh.
If we requisition horses, we probably cut that in half.
Yeah, and I don't want to call the keeper right now because that's
Can we call the keeper to just be like, hey, we might be able to figure out a solution to the infection. We just need to go hit up the scientist.
Time is not on our side. On a side note, just straight up because of
yeah.
Actually, do we know how
Right.
long the infection has been been happening?
wasn't it like 3 days or something?
No,
then
it's
just,
not.
How long has
start
this person been
coming
longer
for
than that?
symptoms?
That's way longer.
The plague itself.
No,
Yeah,
but like
I
the
guess so.
symptoms
Yeah,
to show
yeah,
up.
yeah.
The
3 days.
patient zero was like I would say like half a year ago to a year ago.
And
Okay.
generally, what's the time from symptoms to death?
I don't know if you guys asked that.
I think I asked symptoms.
We
I
are
asked
symptoms,
was
no
calm.
symptom to death.
Yeah.
Well, you're
We
not
can just-
systematic of
We can
anything.
just
I'm
go
not
back
symptomatic.
to the library and ask. That's
No,
right.
here's the thing. Wait, guys. So the shortest will be 1 week because we know from Garen.
Okay, I feel like we have to connect.
The shortest will be a week.
In mind.
Well, we don't know if Garen swallowed it a week ago or not.
Okay.
Do we
So-
assume,
Reform transgender.
do we assume that the infection rate it affects people depending on how they get into their body? So it's hey,
We have no clue, we
swallowing
don't
it is
know.
swallowing it is the quickest way, and then getting it injected into you might be second quickest.
We don't know.
Yeah, because it could.
Or
I think
other
it's just
way around,
minor. Because keep in
probably.
mind,
Or maybe or maybe if it's a heart disease, if it's since it got injected pretty close to your heart, maybe it's gonna happen quicker.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't close to my heart. Egg really only stabbed me up here.
But then you
And-
felt it immediately in your heart.
That's true.
So that's arterial.
So,
it goes
yikes.
directly into your heart.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Also, it's here, so it's really close.
But also, it's only a tiny, crystal.
So
Yeah, no.
okay, I think that whatever we do, we should do it quick, and
Agree.
we should consider contacting the guy to teleport us, but try to make it so that it doesn't seem like we met Ophelia though.
So that would
I
be
agree.
your job.
Yes.
How good is my deception again?
Wait,
Plus
question.
7. Okay, we're
You
fine.
should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are.
So what's your plan?
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
I think we should contact for quick transport
Hold on.
and then
Yeah.
ask for another contact
'Cause it's not
for
even-
quick transport and say that this is how they'll fund us because
I would even say that I don't think it would even be lying, but I'm good at both.
no,
the
here's the
situation
thing.
is dire in the town and we want to
Here's
save as
the
many
thing.
lives
Yeah.
as possible and it is a
They are a
time-consuming
level
thing
20
based
bard,
off that.
and we're trying to lie to them.
Okay, then I'll just persuade.
Yeah.
Because because here's the thing, it's not lying saying that we need to get teleported in order to figure out a cure, because that
For the town.
we are kind of assuming that is our only option for curing the town.
Fair point.
So, I believe that. Which
And we
means I'm
can
not
say
lying.
we found it in research
Just-
about this other thing.
All you need to do is just don't say anything about Ophelia.
Yeah, exactly.
We did
Hide
go
the
to the
arrow.
library.
We did go to the library.
So there is that. We just need to somehow get the librarians to back whatever we said, just in case they decide to double fact check us on how we got the information.
We assume that the librarians were the ones who told us that alloy was the opposite, and then that's our lead.
Yes, but we need to also basically make sure if someone goes back and tries to trace that lead, it is there.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
So
Question.
Yeah.
one way or another, we need to stick something in the library to this effect.
Okay.
No.
So maybe let's go to the library, see if that material even exists.
Or find it some other extent.
Or plagiarize a book.
Yeah.
Or we just straight up
We
make a
create
book
our
and
own
insert
book.
it if we
Yes.
can't find anything.
Real.
No.
Ken, do you have the time to write a book?
Fair.
We make a page and shove it in a book somewhere, and then we go back over there. We're
History of metallurgy, or history of olden material.
We just stick a page in.
Yeah.
Here's my question. Okay, now that we have the more you looted one from the golem, does alloy react with that? Well, the unpurified alloy.
No, it does not. I mean, I assume whatever experiments you do, you protect it, make sure nothing's happening. You touch it together and just.
What have we tried thus far? Like, in terms of
in your
purifying-
experiments,
in terms of
you've
purifying
done a
alloy.
lot of what amounts to traditional metalworking. You're trying to melt the rock away. You're trying to use rock polish. You've managed through there's some sort of combination of applications. You managed to get the rock off and have the unpurified alloy ore almost like a web of veins, but still in its original shape, but separated from the rock. You've not managed to figure out how to actually change it in order to make it usable.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Here's my question: what if we just stick the alloy and the thing together and hope something happens on our way there?
What?
That could lead to like an explosion, which
I think
is an issue.
let's just. I think I like the original plan where we're just like, let's just see if we can get teleported. Just.
No, I'm not against that. I'm saying
Yeah.
like separately as well.
I mean, maybe
Library and then teleport.
library teleport. Figure it out from there. I think
Okay.
that's a good
Yeah.
step. I
What
think the-
infinite void are you staring into and thinking?
I'm trying to figure it.
You're trying to figure out the timeline.
Yeah.
It's time travel.
We got the order of operations down. Let's go to the library.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go first.
Yeah.
So setting out with hammer in tow.
Hammer.
Hammer. Yes.
Hammer and his hammering.
I don't
Yes,
think
exactly.
you said enough hammers.
You go through the streets of Ethereum, moving towards the massive library that's the pride and joy of this town, across from the fortified building that is the Vault of Maithamir, or at least above it.
We can check the symptoms and check the book thing.
You were
Yeah.
here earlier, and you've done various research projects here, and such. You know the librarians well enough to gain entry relatively quickly.
Okay. Cool.
As we make our way down to the lower depths of the library, escorted by a librarian with a oil lantern in one hand and a robe as wrinkly as his skin. You make your way down. Is there anything you want to say or ask until you get there?
It's the same library dude.
Yeah.
Old men.
No, I said there's only a few dozen. So yes, this is the same guy.
Oh.
He solemnly guides you to the bottom layer where the most arcane and esoteric knowledge is kept.
Question: have we tried to find any book related to alloy?
Most of your research has been looking towards any historical records of any kind of disease like this, plague prevention guides, or other historical texts. Alloy itself has not relatively been your focus, unlike which is relatively surprising considering that's been your life's work for quite a while to figure out what alloy is.
I mean, hey, we do have another crystal on our hand at the time, so
Yeah.
Okay.
can I try to find something alloy related?
Could I also try?
Can everyone here make an investigation check?
I got an 18, by the way.
18, 12,
I got 7. It's not
7?
good.
I did help action.
Yeah. I rolled a 2
Okay.
twice.
Okay.
Yippee.
Your librarian got 11.
Okay.
Okay. So on 18,
Me when I'm the best investigator.
How'd that happen?
you in a haze of pages and knowledge and sorted through various shelves, you eventually stumble upon a very it's a journal. It's a journal that was submitted for recordization a long time ago by an old miner who stumbled upon a strange vein of material that he was unable to mine using normal methods.
Okay.
He called it a white crystalline structure that he was able to mine around, but not. The normal methods of getting it out of the ore didn't work.
Like, was it too brittle? Or like...
So yes, it is brittle enough that he could smash it with a pickaxe and it would break apart.
Yeah.
But what he called himself, was some sort of blood of stone.
Okay.
Based on the way that its veins cracked into the rock. When he got the town mage, or it's more of a herbalist with a few cantrip abilities,
Sure.
to try to help him out, they found that the alloy reacted violently to any sort of evocation, and less violently, but still with various strange effects whenever any other class of magic was used.
Oh,
However,
try something.
but abjuration spells caused it to react in a weird way he didn't expect. I'm so sorry. Conjuration, not abjuration.
Oh,
Conjuration?
I completely
Oh,
missed that.
Then I can do, shoot, I just had it. Entangle.
Okay.
Or
Just to
even
clarify-
or even Mage Hand. Mage Hand will
Yeah.
also
I can do
work
Mage Hand.
as well.
Just to clarify, evocation's violent.
Yeah.
Conjuration's unknown.
Conjuration's like summoning. or
Conjuration
that
makes a
kind
weird effect,
So it's
Right.
a con.
and all the other schools of magic created.
Wait, can I use my Unseen Servant? Please, Your Honor, let me use my ritual Unseen Servant.
So, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So you take your 10 minutes to conjure up this unseen servant. The other one has since
Maybe
fallen.
we shouldn't do it in the library.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
On the chance that it explode, we probably won't do it.
Well, it said that it wouldn't explode. But
Okay,
sure.
while we're in the library, can we also check the symptoms thing?
Oh yeah,
and
like
then
I'll
we
do my
leave.
little 10-minute thing, and then you guys like
Okay.
go on ahead.
When we do that, I also have another hypothesis. If evocation reacts violently with alloy,
Yeah.
would abjuration react violently with the dark crystals?
But we could try.
of. Well, no, because it's conjuration that reacts with alloy.
No.
Conjuration's unknown.
Oh,
Conjuration is
Everything. Every spell of magic reacts to the alloy.
Okay.
Yes.
Evocation is violent.
Okay.
All the other ones are weird.
Okay.
And then conjuration produced an
unknown.
unexpected effect.
So we just need to
Wait, so
start
why don't-
casting
why
magic
don't I
on
just
crystals
use
and figure out.
Why don't I
what
just
else.
use Unseen Servant on both of them
Okay.
to see what happens?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
So I'll do my 10-minute things. You guys figure out the symptoms.
What
and
is
then we'll
this
go from there.
symptom?
Wait, it's ritual, right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
So where are you doing this?
Well, I'm just gonna do it in the library for now, and then but we'll go outside eventually. My little guy will just follow me.
Yeah, and then the symptoms thing is happening. We're checking the symptoms while the ritual is going on.
So as you do that ritual, it takes 10 minutes of you setting up various materials and you know marking the inscriptions and pointing out the runes until you finally summon a spirit and hold it into a form that it can perform an invisible task.
Cool. So while I did that, did you guys find any like symptoms or whatever? Or
Yeah. Can we just like
No,
ask
what was, like,
librarians?
Yeah.
Symptoms.
The symptoms. Oh yes, the symptoms of the infection are over the course of the first week. The victim starts to deteriorate state of behavior. They're coughing like a normal sickness would do, but their coughs produce violent shards of this crystal. After a week, they start seeing the crystal protrusions on their arms and shoulder blades, and then after like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, the crystal's fully taken over. Their eyes are grown over, and giant shards of crystal burst through their spine and become uncontrollably violent.
So that's a 3-week timeline.
Okay.
Now you're through direct exposure, or direct contact, not just exposure. So maybe we have a week.
Yeah. Probably.
Although let's track like if you start coughing, how long that takes, etc. But
Depending on the day that I cough, that's when
reliably, we probably have a week or so.
I'll say 2 weeks.
Week and a half.
We can have.
Week and a half.
yikes!
Good deal.
Damn it.
Casually mapping out the rest of your life.
And from that book, they weren't able to like. There's no like, because this sickness has only been out for like 6 months, so there's no like people don't get better. Like, what's like the survival rate of like this
0.
disease?
Zero.
Yeah.
Well, the truth is that most people die before they get into the uncontrollably violent stage. They start lashing out way before that, but anyone who survives into the uncontrollably violent stage becomes extremely strong, fast, and dangerous.
Like the guy we fought.
Like the guy you fought.
Okay.
Yes.
So in other words, you're basically a goner if you get to that like.
So
point.
far, 100%.
So you either lose your
survival.
mind or die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fun.
And how long does it take? We said like a week and a half until you get to the lose your mind state. Or
It's 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
okay.
All right. So conjuration. Let's figure
Okay.
it out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Should we put the fake page in before we go?
Yes.
Well, no. First of all, let's just
Yeah,
see
first
what
let's do
happens.
that.
Let's see what
If this
happens.
achieves something, then we don't even need to fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Conjuration, alloy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I go outside with my unseen servant. I assume that they come with
Yeah, just plodding along with invisible steps in silent puffs of dust.
yeah, and y'all can come with like the alloy.
Sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Wait, I
just
just
want to
realized.
make sure there's no civilians
Yeah.
nearby.
I just
Clear it
realized.
out.
It is getting close to night at this point, so people are starting to
Yeah,
head
let's
home.
clear it out, make a
maybe
space.
go to
Wait, I
sleep.
just realized.
The street at the moment is relatively empty.
Maybe we shouldn't do it on the street, but on like the side.
It's
of the
fine.
It's like
fine.
whatever.
It's fine.
Side
just-
of the
We
street.
don't
fine.
even expect it to blow
Side of
up.
the
So
street.
It's fine.
Whatever.
Let's
It's
just
fine.
do it.
Here's my question. Do you mean to tell me that in all this time I didn't think about mage hand ticket?
Well, I think you have to like channel the magic into it.
Yeah, it's different from
So mage hand take it doesn't cost anything at least.
no.
Okay.
Okay.
I think.
No,
you have to,
okay, no. I just want to make sure that I'm not a complete idiot.
No.
Okay. So I mean, we can see. You can like have your mage hand just like. And,
Well, it would be you, the
here.
dragon, and
Yeah.
First,
everyone
let's just
else
try and
would be
servant.
happy.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, true. If none of us thought of just use mage hand take it.
Give me like. We'll start with alloy.
Yeah,
Give me-
I'll
give
pull
me
out the alloy, give you like a smaller chunk.
Okay.
Just make
You,
sure.
And then-
just in case something happens.
And then I
Yeah.
offer it to the unseen servant for it to
You
just like
without
pick up.
nothing. You can't see anything, but you can feel its weight lifted off. And everyone make a perception check. Who's here?
Can I just give you my password?
12 and 16. You guys see that there are small, almost invisible white sparks coming off of where this is connecting with the hands, and everyone else, regardless of how close attention you're paying, you see that this invisible servant, as the white of this light starts to glow just a little bit stronger. You wouldn't know to see it unless you were looking for it. But the hand of this invisible servant starts to sort of appear, a ghostly, gray-skinned, mottled hand that is, you can see, is not invisible slightly as it starts to grow further and further as the light is illuminating it.
Oh my god! Wow, cool.
You want a mannequin?
Suddenly, the unseen servant becomes a seen servant.
You want a mannequin?
Is it just sitting there?
You haven't told it to do anything else.
You want
Can
to
we
like this?
tell him to like funnel
Oh.
its essence into it?
Yeah, try that first.
Yeah. Okay. Just like concentrate your conjuration essence into it.
Ghostly wisps of its hands start to break off and leaving shadowy smoke in the shape of it behind that also funnels into the alloy drops, now having no hands to hold it anymore, shatters the ground, and then you see smoke pulling out of almost nowhere, funneling itself into the alloy, and then the alloy goes brighter and brighter and brighter, and then melts. Drips of glowing light liquid with a glistening light beyond drips onto the street, pouring out before stopping, solidified, hardening into a bright, pure essence.
I'm grabbing it.
Yeah.
So,
You pick it up. It is perfectly brittle and hard, like it was before, but its light is so much stronger now.
Remember the one dark crystal that I wrote a hole on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
I cut the alloy, the
Yeah,
purified
I'll cut the
alloy,
alloy.
into the hole, into the middle.
Okay.
if it blows up,
Yeah.
I am holding it. I'm just saying.
I should be close to try to help.
But let's.
Or, actually, no. Or,
There's sparks, almost like an attraction as the two are getting closer and closer together, and then suddenly snaps together.
magnets.
There's a single spark. And I need everyone here to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh god.
And with that,
guys don't fuck-
we will end today's session and find out what happens on the next episode of Arcane Critsters. Thank you all so much for watching. Viewers at home, we couldn't do this without you. Thank you to players. Thank you to Mari. Thank you to you. Have a great night and continue adventuring.
14.
See you soon.